Panic, panic, what am I supposed to do? This is what I'm supposed to do. Click into Factorio and start the awesomeness that is Factorio C block. And good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday and that you are setting in either already having a weekend or having starting to see the end of the work week and having enjoying the Friday. Now I'm just extrapolating my own sense of how my life works, where weekend is a refuge. Maybe for you, you are just saying, oh no, weekend, that's 2 days without my wonderful work, study, whatever. And if that's the case, awesome. I envy you. We are, for me, it's the refuge. I have the weekend with the kids and with Factorio. So what more could we do? So we have people here in the channel. You're saying a base tour. I think that's somewhat of a good idea, but somewhat of a pretty exhaustive idea here. Let us start with the trivial parts here. We are going to resume the countdown. The countdown is now edging towards the 3-hour mark, and it's actually, it does not roll over automatically. So when it hits 0, I need to automatically roll it over. Something I have not done, but maybe today will be the day where we have to roll it over and actually count less. So this is the base as it is now. It is at the point where there are 560 city blocks. I have never built a base of this scale or magnitude, so it's pretty awesome. And of course, not all of the city blocks are filled out, and quite a few of them up here, so that's like 200 of them. But it's still more than 200. It's actually closer to 250 city blocks we have here with actual genuine content in it. Typical Nilaus family dinner conversation. Honey, kids, finish your food and go to bed. Daddy's gonna play with C block. Love it. Yeah, it's kind of, that's kind of the how we are today. Today's a good day. Finished a 90-hour week. I don't see how you can have a 90-hour week and on a Friday afternoon, evening. That seems pretty crazy. I just can't even math my way to 90 hours. But I think that's start thinking of my holidays. I can imagine you're thinking of holidays or vacation, and that's definitely well earned for sure. So solar panels, yes, many solar panels. We actually at this point have 172,000 solar panels. I am using exclusively the Mark 1 solar panels because they are, it's much cheaper to make 2 Mark 2 instead of, no, it's much cheaper to make 3 Mark 1 than 2 Mark 2. Absolutely crazy much more. Are you using logistics train network for railroading or vanilla routing? Oh, definitely. This is LTN. This could not have been, in my optics, this could not have been done without logistics train network. The base is idle pretty much at this point. So, good afternoon from the brewery. Trying to forget all my problems. Okay, well, brewery is a good place to start forgetting problems. So, base tour is really difficult to make a base tour with 250 city blocks. But I can just briefly explain the overall architecture of this. Everything is revolving around city blocks. Oh, that's an early one. City blocks. Some of them are pretty damn small, like this. This is doing aluminium, one of the critical parts. And at this very moment we watched, it caps out. So that is exactly what it is. The left one is always the inbound. The right one is always the outbound. That's also, if looking here, inbound and outbound on the right. So what it does is basically it fills things in for the logistics train network. It has some requesters here. So it fills up the inbound, and once the outbound provides enough to the network, then it also stops. And once it has enough here, it stalls. And of course the aluminum ore goes into aluminum plates. This is pretty crazy that it is just keep filling. I have 20,000. You can see it is pretty idle. The only thing that's really running at this point is, let's see here, this part. This one is running continually, and the reason it's running continually is because I recently added more solar panels. So this is my solar panels. Oh, look at that new icon for the batteries. That was in the very latest release. That's actually quite neat. It was a bit old-fashioned, the battery icon. That's pretty neat, and also looks different on the belts. Nice, small change, but I like it. This one needs to cap out at 4,000 for the accumulators and 12,000 for the solar panels. So this is just gonna chug along for all of our base. And look at this amazing thing that Angel built for me. Watch your words, you know, it can be with Medimno candidates. Well, I hear people are saying that, but they must be better than me at circuit things here. Okay, I just wanted to check that none of these are capped out. So the base is, all the time we've been here, we have not actually seen any notification about things that are not here. So that's pretty good, and let's fix that problem. Also, we have a mall here that's also pretty idle. So we basically have an idle factory. Let's cure that problem. We are at a point where, all right, let's just cap it out here at the end. This is the end goal. I have this signs left. Is this really the end goal? Yeah, it's the end goal, but it requires a lot of science packs or space science packs. But I will mitigate this with better productivity modules. I'm currently working on this one with the blue science, and there are also other tech here. These are the other techs that I'm working on. A few of them, this is the only one, astrometrics also requires space science. The rest are pretty easy. I think I'm working on the command module, spaceship command, this one. We're working on this one. Let's continue this one, and then that will kick off the entire base into gear. Let's have a look at the base. We're out now. Here is my science location. It's pretty big, it's pretty efficient, it works quite well. We have all the stuff here. Last time we also built, was that last time or was it the time before? We built all these science, this science, and what I did in the meantime, I built this awesomeness. This is pretty cool, and I have like Mark 6 batteries, 8 personal roboports Mark 2, 6 legs. These are portable fusion reactors Mark II. I have, this took, I don't know how much, 100 times 250, I don't know, 25,000 green of these processing units to bake those robots by itself. That was pretty crazy, and it took a bit of time to let the base catch up. It is here, and that's now idle. So everything is idle. This is amazing. How long have you played this C block? How long? I have played it for 406 hours. Some of it idle, but most of it is not. And yes, let's answer the question on everyone's mind. Yes, I have watched this at this factory, and I've also written to them and told them about this, our little hangout here for Factorio. And they said, oh, that's cool, and we can't promise anything, but we expect to send you a key once it goes into alpha. So I hope that's I hope that's gonna pan out. Keeping an eye on this. I hope that I can do this. Oh, look at that single Atmos set. Atmos is green science, and now electronic circuits. Now things are just, oh, but the spaceship command is going really, really fast. Cool, spaceship command. Should I build something else? So one of the options, the fusion reactor, we could do that. We could also do no, not astrometrics. We can not. What? Astrometrics? Oh, life support. We could do that. It's not over. We can also do space thrusters. That's pretty cheap. Let's do space thrusters and the space casing. Let's do that. There we go. Keep. Yeah. So I've marked some things out here on the to-do list. We have the aluminium from last time. I don't really think it's a big issue right now. It will become an issue, but not right now. Then this is the big issue. We also, or I have detected that glass is not really doing very well. And of course, our electronic circuits are not keeping up. So my intention is that we'll be working on some more productivity modules, because I want the productivity modules before we start making rockets. Slowest day on work. That's great. Guess what's word so strong like Factorio and factory and Factorio. Yeah, Satisfactorio. Here we have something we built last time. I was recommended with a good option here that I should make a power switch at this point, and that's exactly what I'm doing. This one is capped out at 15,000, so when this is above 15,000, it shuts off the power and therefore saves a lot of material. I wish there was a mod where I could like do this and see the power consumption of what is on below it. That would be so awesome. If anyone finds it or can make something like that, that would be awesome, because especially for something like this, I could do the same here. This is exactly the same. I have pretty expensive setup here where each of them will require, well, it doesn't really show. But then I also mark it as empty when it hits 20,000. As soon as we start using it, they'll kick back into gear. The same option, I have that here, and that'll monitor the content of these. If they are equal to 7 different, then it will be on. As long as it is not equal to 7, then it switches off the power for all of this area, because that means it doesn't have enough. It will usually be the blue ones that will cap out first, or green ones. what I've done, allowed it to do between sessions, that's why there's so much traffic up here, is I have allowed it to stockpile a bit of blue science. But it keeps going. Butane gas barrel found. Butane gas barrel. I think this one is, yeah, it is. This is so crazy. Oh, I need to do our cheaty mod here. Let's, can I do that 5,000? I can do 5,000. Because 3,000 is not even enough anymore. What was it? It was here. I want to do something. It's a bit crazy how. 5.3. I'm just gonna fill this one up. This is methane. I did not think that methane would actually be capping out, but it actually is. Boom. Here. All right, so now this one will keep flowing in. It's flowing extremely slow, and that's because our base cannot even keep up anymore. A bit of a shame. Oops, that's the one. Yeah. DD streams next week start at 3 a.m. my time. My alarm is set. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, I know. But then again, there are also people from Australia who rarely have a chance to catch my stream, and maybe they'll be able to catch it. I've taken a day off to play Darkest Dungeon. Cheers, everyone. All right, let's head down to this area. I want to keep building this area because that minimizes the train interaction. And we are running a bit faster now, so look at that. Did you see I ran through a train? I am not so afraid of the trains because I have this Energy Shield Mark IV. It absorbs, I don't know, a lot. So I can easily take a hit from the trains. Not like stand there, but I can take a hit. You can make benzene from methane, as far as I know, for plastic 3. Yeah, yes, that's true. But you can also see the benzene. No, hold on. You can use benzene. Comes from butane. And methane. Yeah, that's actually true. That's interesting. Because benzene is used for phenyl. Phenyl together with formaldehyde, which comes again from methanol, which comes again from methane. Here is another way to make plastic. However, if I look at plastic, it's pretty good. It's 20,000. It's easy to do. I have many places to make plastic, so plastic is not really a concern at this point. This is a slow one, but whatever. All right, let's start building stuff. And I have more and faster robots. First things first, put my mark in the corner so that if I take a screenshot or anything like that, you will get this one as well. Space thrusters is almost done already. That's pretty nice. No free pistols. Okay, so let's have a look at the productivity. Let's start with where we are. We are at productivity 1. That's one more science. Let's look at this level. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4 sciences of these, and then the last 2 here. Let's start with some of the small ones as well. The hull component, they're also easy to make, I guess. Let's start with train schedules or train stops. Where are you? South. And here. Do we have everything? Yes, we do. All right. We are going to start at the point where I have productivity modules Mark 1. So all this stuff I have. Now that can be used to make productivity modules Mark 2. No, the module cable thing Mark 2. I can do that. Let's do that. It's not really a big deal. Then I can take this part and then add more stuff. This is an unknown. The productivity processor board, I don't have that yet. It needs to be done in a separate location. Go back. And that builds the productivity module 2. Productivity module is more of the same components, but this time it's 20 CPUs. Crazy. And 10 transistors. It's absolutely crazy, these amounts. And once I use the productivity module, can only become, and look at those amounts here. This is, when I get started on this, that's what we're going to be working on. But that gives us the productivity module. Of course, it's exactly the same for the speed modules. It's the same components. It's a different gem. Sacrificial electromagnet that's a red science. So that's where we're going to work. Let's have a look. That means we are going to start making this, and this. Should be pretty straightforward. That means on the mark here, that's actually, in this case, I'm going to deliberately make them very small. Oh, I'm missing. Yes. Got it. Hey Jerry, we're using that recipe for plastic to create a block that makes 300 per second. That's nice. Let's start looking at what we need. That goes over here, and this one can be moved. It's so rare that anyone does that. Let's start from this one. So module contact, solder, transistor, integrated. Remember? Module. Solder, except no. Except we'll go the solder coils. We'll go transistors and integrated. Yes. And it will then be those 3 speed modules and these modules. There. That's what we're gonna provide inbound. Let's actually see, there's a problem here, and I'm gonna. All right, I made. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I'm gonna show you a note I took on paper. Did you see it? I'm gonna look how that looks like. See my notes? Maybe I shouldn't have written it on green paper. I didn't even consider that. Oh, damn, Nilaus, you got me into Darkest Dungeon. What a great gem of a game. It is absolutely amazing. It is such a great game. But anyway, on my notes that you cannot see, I have written exactly how much of each of them I need. And basically, for the fusion thing, I need 100 efficiency. For the command, I need 50. For the FTL, I need 500. And for the protection, I need 100. So that's 750. So 750 of these. And since there is a one-to-one relationship all the way through, it doesn't make any sense for me to build these in any other way than just manually. Sorry, not manually. Here. Do we have them? Yes, we do. We have how many? We have 400. So all of the amount of the green we have is absolutely enough. I'm going to kill it here. Because then I can start up here. What? Here. You are going to be less than 2,000. That means one of them will kick off and it will ultimately make 900. And 900 is fine. These are the Mark 1s. Why are they not being crafted? Interesting. Here. What are you waiting for? You're not waiting for anything. So why? Oh, there's a twisted belt. There. You're going to kick off. And let's just make sure that nothing here can be moduled. Nope, no modules. Thank you very much. They're fine. They're just going to be chucking along like usual. I'm going to have a lot of those, so don't mind overbuilding that. Now this will be... Oh, hold on. I built this brilliant thing. This one is pretty awesome. So why don't I build exactly the same here? This one actually solves a lot of problem at once. Let's try it. Let's try it. Cool. All right. How many things? It's not actually very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's actually try it and see if we can do it. Because here, that's for the module. Now for the next, for this part, which also requires the processor board, which can't be used for anything else. So I now need to add Rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. It's gonna be too much. Ruby, emerald, and sapphire. It's gonna be too much. Too many things in one place. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't mind so much. It's gonna be running idle at some point. Boom. Productivity is my... So which ones are going to be main? That's going to be integrated and transistors. So I take one with integrated and one with transistors. And then I need 1, 2, 3 additional. That means 1.5 built, and this will then be the output. Yeah. This should be enough. And you're of course going to be building it like this, and I'll be having these out here. Yeah, that's pretty easy. And then I take 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and they will be cable Mark II. Then I'll get just 2 that I'll never even be using, but they are going to be here. Cool. So these are the outbounds. There'll be 3 outbounds. Okay, that's easy. So what is it again? It is transistors and integrated. Transistors or integrated. Integrated. Transistors. Boom, boom, boom. What was it? It was solder? Nope. What was the other one? Gold contact. Gold contact, yes. Gold contact plus this will be the solder coils. And they need to be converted, obviously. Solder coils, I believe, can be done in the small ones. Yep. That's such a crazy thing, this one. Here, that's going to be merged with this one. Solder coils, inbound, and that's one. And then I have 1, 2, 3 outbound here. I'll be having the red. Mark 1. Mark 1. And the last one is Mark 1. Great. Okay. Did you ever try out the PI mods for Factorio? No, I did not. Yes, yes. Is also clear to me now. Rothgard, are you drinking? You sound like you are. Ooh, tin ore. Why the hell are we not having tin ore? That definitely looks like I have tin ore. It pretty much looks like I have 20,000 tin ore, so please don't complain about that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. L, 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 L. There. Pretty easy. Boom. 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 Obviously. And this one could then be made. Modules in the uncoiled solder. Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. Have no fear. We'll get there. And let's see. You are going to be here. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if 4 is a good number, but I think it is. And the last one. Boom, boom. That will probably never make. That was another science. I mean, just look at how we're chugging along with the science. Now, I can make this, which is 6,000, or I can make this one, which is 6,000. This one doesn't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one also requires military. The one we just completed did probably not require military. So let's get some military going. Yep. This is going to be outbound, and outbound from here. This is going to be so slow that I don't even have to worry about anything. Actually, nothing. There. Like so. And I somehow wish I could get it in and utilize the same here. I'm going to do that even though it seems extremely silly. How are we going to do this? Yeah, okay. This is going to be... Look, why am I building so crap now? I want to get it in here because you're going to affect it by resources. Not that one. Why don't we just make it here? How many sources will it be affected by? 6 sources. Nice. And... coiling. Oh, really? Oh, obviously. I was like, wow, why can they be? But they can't. They just take it as input. Cool. Alright, you are going to be somewhat like here. And then you can then be the gold thing here. And this. What about here? Oh, no buff effect sources. This one is actually better than. Inbound. Got it. And this, oops, always the other way. Somehow it always goes the other way. That's actually not bad, except there, obviously. And now we get from here. Works, I hope. Good. Isn't that it? I think it is. Let's see. The small assembler deliver more than 1 blue belt. It's like shooting fleas with a nuke. That's fine. Oh, it disappeared. With PR mods, are amazing bombs. If you think, oh, Angel Petricon is far too easy, it's like smelting copper with barely chance. Yeah, but that's the part. I mean, annoyingly complex does not mean more fun. And I think a lot of people are missing that, including a lot of mod makers. Minus 6,000. And that's not the same for me. So it might be fun, but it also has to be sort of, it offers something interesting. And here I'm going to take the quit whining sign. There we go. And I'm going to take these out. What? I have not tried PI mods, and it might be really awesome, or it might be not for me. I don't know. I may try it at some point. It is one of my contenders for a future series, but I'm kind of really diving deep on the modded playthroughs right now. So maybe the next series, or definitely next series, at least on YouTube, will be a vanilla series of some kind. I'm already working on ideas, and I have a lot of good ideas have been thrown at me. Also some bad ideas, but what can you do? Let's see. The inner one is, this is going to be the red. Red. Oh, also give a number. How much do we want? 2000. And I'll change this to blue, and I change the last one to green. Sweet. And I need to... Top is going to be red, blue, green. And mark it here, red, blue, green. There's a lot of marking here just to make sure. Red, blue, green. Sweet. And I should, what are they called actually? Oh, that's the only thing we were getting delivered? Oh, that sucks. Okay, now here comes something. All right, so far so good. And yeah, that's working. Sweet. I've got, you don't get as many warnings from LTN in my base. Might get worse when it gets bigger though. Yes, it definitely will. I don't get a lot of warnings in this base right now, but I did at some episodes ago. Okay, what is it actually we're building? We're building something called Productivity Module 2 Cable Harness. Module 2 Cable Harness in. Oh, I can't do that. I have to do it this way. Why are you stuck there? How can you be stuck? Oh, look at the slowness of that thing. There we are. Wow, that's pretty pathetic. There are some definitely we need to upgrade, like these. And there, the ones that are moving. And let's just, for the hell of it, see. Oh dear, that's crazy. Can they also? Yes, they can. That's too much. Too much to ask for. Instead, I'll make some... I don't like it. I don't like it. Because now they're just crazy slow. How slow are they? They are slow. Oh, crafting. Oh, there's a neck at the cap on the crafting speed. That's interesting. Not that it's particularly interesting, but it's kind of interesting. And if I did that, then they would stop complaining, right? Now they're back to normal. This is slightly slower, but it gets a lot of productivity. Okay, I'm gonna go crazy on my upgrade planner. Blah. Funny how that did not pan out. Just try again. Blah. Still something not working. Ah, okay. Inserters as well. I think the sound effects are really important. Why are you, what are we not getting? Oh, more belts? Seriously? Yep. And I'm gonna go here and change to assemblers and radars. And then boom, insufficient. Now, obviously, I'm also running out of assemblers doing that. And I can then take, boom, what else? Upgraded. Awesome. So it's all upgraded. This part, I really should be upgrading it for sure, but I don't. Ugh. Oh, this is horrible, but it's probably going to be crazy as well. Let's do this. And let's go up and get some more of those. I definitely need more. What? Beacons? Beacons are not really... Why am I running out of beacons up there? That should not happen. And that should be fine. Good. Okay. Hey, we have something. Nice. What are we not having? Okay, so that's... What? Why are they so slow? They're so slow, those trains. Crazy. Let's see. Okay, I don't see my name. Maybe not 2K for the greens. Yeah, but that doesn't matter because I'm not... The thing is, I'm having the greens in a different way. This one will never request... Or basically, this one will never request any greens. Oops. Here, I've removed... No, I've not removed it. Damn. Yeah, okay. I'll just remove it now. Boom. But that's actually in the next part. It's this one. This one will never request greens. So I'll only be producing the greens I have. And that is... Okay, they're here. And what are we waiting for? Man, this is slow. It just feels like... But it's still running faster than normal speed. So what's the problem? More inserters or assemblers. Especially the assemblers that can be upgraded. There. Really? Why not these? Oh dear, that sucks. Oh, okay, did I have some? What? What? I don't get it. Oh, I must have had some junk things. Okay, let's go up here and press Shift C. It'll actually output something. Okay, they're working. These are working awfully slow. Hey, that was another fusion reactor. This science is going crazy fast. This is the last science we have, aside from the big ones. Life support, 6,000. Let's go up to our blues and see if the stockpile has been used at this point. Or what about here? Nope, still a stockpile on the yellow ones, and on the blue ones, also still a stockpile. That's neat, actually. That's very neat. That's more productivity modules. Excellent. And I guess this one. That does seem like there's another problem here. Yeah. Because it had a huge overweight and not enough red ones. Okay. Or blue ones. Sorry. Let's actually take here and here. Yep. Go down. Oh, they are so slow, those trains. It's unbelievable. But I'll just put them in here. And going up. Shift C. Yes, did I get rid of more of the crap here? Shift C. No, not really. Down here. I'm being almost overly risky. But they're working. They're working. And just to make sure they are not... Okay, these are, but that's a different matter. Oh, whoa. Beacons, modules, stuff. Am I really wanting this? Also down here? Might be a bit crazy. 3.3. Hey, are you having a nice evening? I am having a nice evening. Feels like the streams will be nice. It will be nice. Thank you. And especially with nice people hanging out with me. What about a vanilla playthrough where belts aren't allowed between machines doing things differently? My city blocks are 4 power poles in width. Let's go to one that's empty. This one. We built it 4 power poles. 4 power poles. And that means a normal... I don't have those. Where are they? A normal roboport will cover exactly everything. And I like that. That's a great way for me to do that. Right, let's go in here and just press. That's a lot of crap I got rid of. Finally, I got rid of more crap here. That one is then going. That's an output thing. This is anything else is output. That's an output. These are they input? Yes, they are. Alright, we got somewhat reduced everything. Look at this. We have something. I don't mind that they're not going to be operating according to... It's actually not the LTN, because I don't need so few of them that I don't really mind just working on it. Actually, I'll do it, cap it at 1,000. I'll cap this at 2,000 just for the hell of it. This one, yeah, okay, I'm capping all of it at 2,000. Boo. Good. You are here. And you are here. Oh, hold on. I should mark this with the cables. Red cable, blue cable, and green cable. Now let's see. Let's see the next one. My idea got shut down. Yeah. Ronkers. Yeah, maybe it got shut down. Okay, let me explain what I want in the vanilla. It's going to be very fine line. I want to build something that's slightly different. On the other hand, I don't want to build something where people will look at it and say, oh, that's gimmick. And oops, spinning Nilaus sign. That is a gift from Archangel. Look at that. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm so happy about it. He just, I don't know, I said, try this mod. And I was like, no, I'm not going to try a mod from you. What do you think? What do you think I am? That's really awesome. So my point is for my next vanilla series, I want something where if you're a beginner and you want a good series with a stable where you can learn a lot, that's a great one. I want a series where someone who's experienced vanilla player will say, that's pretty cool. I want to do that. And I want a series where that's a pen, by the way, a modded player will say, oh, that's a nice take. And look at that. How can I find something like that, right? You put Mark 1 modules in the output of L2 modules. Really? I did? Oh yeah, I did. That's junk. Boop. Yeah, I did indeed. They go in here instead. Yeah. So how do I get a series that does that? I don't know. That's what I'm working on. So if you think about it, something where it's too gimmicky, like a ribbon world, for example. I also had that idea. My point is, well, it's a fun gimmick, but after 10 episodes, people are like, eh. So I'm looking at something that's different. That means no LTN, no city blocks. That's different, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's just, I'd like to hear ideas. That would be awesome. And what are we? We are at 2 minutes. We are now closing in on that dangerous threshold. We are now losing time and we will never be able to complete the series anymore. It is sad. It is sad a bit for me that I'm actually right now losing patrons, and it sucks. I did not know that I felt so attached to the patrons who joined so recently. Every time someone joins, you're like, yes, awesome. Every time someone leaves, it's like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? And at the end of the day, it's just so many people, so many factors playing into it. What are we doing here? We are going to make modules Mark 2. Can we do modules Mark 2? Oh, look at that. What? Those aren't they exactly the same as I have here? Pretty much. Whatever. And let's just fix our countdown. And that will now count 23, 23. Let's see if that works. Boom. Countdown. Yep. Lost a minute. So be it. Vanilla place with no main bus could be quite interesting. Also, yeah, living inside a factory, building factories, you are not allowed to leave it, but you have base resources come in. Yeah. Nilaus and handcraft are like Romeo and Juliet. Yep, that's the forbidden love. So either I build, in order to make these, I need to make the speed processor board. Let's look at the speed processor board here. That requires module processor, solder, integrated, and CPU. I really should be building it together with the other crap that I just built over here, because some of it is the same. If you look at this, solder, transistor, solder, okay, integrated. Solder and integrated. It's two of them. Whatever. Oh, there's only one CPU here? On the cable harness, that's where we go crazy on the CPU. Okay, let's make more buildings for it. Don't really like it. Speed processor. Nope, that's what we're building. Let's call it module processor boards. Yeah, it's a simple one. Module processor boards. Sorry, did you forget the syntax? In. So, and another point for my future series. I want it to be a series like this one where I have a way to remind people of the opportunity and possibility to do sponsorship. Because honestly, I am trying not to rely too heavily on the YouTube ad revenue. I don't really like that as a monetization option. And come on. Come on, Streamlabs. Come on, Stream Labels. Identify it. Update. It's refreshing. Why is it not coming? I want this to...
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Yes, we are. Thank you very much, Ronkus Vitae. That is very, very awesome of you. And unfortunately, you are completely wrecking everything because now I have to add more. No, don't worry about it. Yes, as Hapolis is saying, please sure to remember to update that between your YouTube and your Discord. Then you'll get the nice perks. Not that they're that awesome, but okay, that means I have to go back to 3, and that is 0, 57, 0. Let's see if it works. Yes! 3 days and 1 hour, never ending. Thank you very much, Ronkus Vitae. That is most kind of you, and I hope I'm not butchering your name too much. So, let's see. I will build this little thing here. Module, solder, integrated CPU. Remember, module processor. I don't know if I have that. Solder coils, integrated, and CPU. Boom. We try. Did we get it right? Yes. Where do we make module processor board? Are we probably not making it anywhere, are we? This is something else. That's a module logic board, but I could make one more that's module logic board because it's going to be exactly the same, aren't it? Here, fiberglass, copper, gold, ferric. Fiberglass, copper, gold, ferric. It's just slower. Sweet. I'll just make another row. We can do that. And from here, we are going to... Cayman. Where are you from? You sound like you're from Denmark, Germany. I'm from Denmark. I like to see your struggles. That's a good thing. Hey, Tempo. Good to see you. And thank you for not abandoning me after putting you to work that was totally in vain. I hate that because it's such a cool idea that you built on. Not the idea, but the implementation of that Factorio challenge that never really matured and grew up. It's a shame. Very much. But we'll find a way to put it into use for somehow. Alright, let's see. Which one are we using in more a higher quantity? Any of them? Nah, it's pretty much this is nothing. I will then do this. Uncoiling the solder. Oops, damn it. Not what I wanted. Coiling solder. That's one. There we go. That's going to be easy. And I will, well, how would I do this? I'll do it as 1, 2, 3, 4. And take, I should take him in on one side and out on the other. Come on, blue belt. You can't keep doing that. This is too close. Modules. I'll start with the most important one. Okay. Hey, E41. Just made my third base in Factorio with mods and reached 1 rocket silo per minute. 1 rocket silo per minute? Got any good ideas for other mods to make a longer mission? No Angels mods, Bob mods. I don't know why you wouldn't want Angels mods, Bob mods. Timbo, give me insights. Some. Okay, how to link YouTube and Discord? Oh, I can't recall that. Can anyone help him out on how this is done? Like this, because then it'll just copy it and just go boom and boom, with the exception that the last one will not need to go below. It'll simply just be cool. And these will be the red one, the blue ones, and the last one will be the green ones that I don't want many of, but who cares. They always turn the wrong way. We'll get around to how that's going to be working later. And I'll do this. Got it. I don't really feel that I need any beacons for this. It's going to be so slow. Module, we oh, where, what? What's going on? What are you missing? You're missing the what are you missing? Oh, it seems like you're missing the tin copper coils. Is that really correct? Tin copper coils? Am I not having tin copper coils here? That's crazy. In the mall, I don't have tin copper coils. Well, that seems like a bit of an omission, doesn't it? Well, you can see here, it requests the 200, but it doesn't. 200 copper coils. It's produced right there. Right there. And you're waiting for... What? So you're waiting for... Here? That's 540, so what's the problem? This is not... Oh, it's not requesting. Huh. How about at this point, and I know this is not the right way to do it. This and this. Then I copy. This also works if you are not having long reach. It's a neat little trick to do. And where was it again? It was there. And now it requests, and you can see things are inbound, which will give us the green coils. I know they should be made by copper coils. Hey, Ada. Good evening. Would it be feasible to build module 2s in a city block you're working on now? I think it would be, but I don't really mind having multiple blocks yet. There we go. Now we're getting this. This is working. And hopefully soon it will shunt them over. And this is now working, is it? Yes. And we have one module coming up. Come on, one module. You can do it. You can do it. Build that one module for us. There we go. All right, modules are working. Great. Oh, and I forgot to take that stuff I actually went there for. That was there's just basic inserters and another beacon. Great. Inbound, 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 outbound, outbound. Cool. L, copy, paste. Boom, boom, boom. And they are so slow that I don't need to do anything better than this. There we go. That should be working. This is going to be the solder coils. They are here. Next up is one of those that actually has a bit more. What is that? That's going to be solder plus, let's take CPU. And integrated, I believe. And what was the last one? The last one was those modules that we don't have yet. Module processing board. Great. I'm going to set all of these. You know, none of these are actually problematic. So why don't we just go a bit greedy here? 2000 minus 6. Don't have it. You should be complaining now. Insulated wire found. Why are we not getting insulated wire? Rubite chunks. Now it's getting some really crazy stuff. Let's have a look at the insulated wire. It's all the way over. It's one of those last ones here. Oh, okay. It's just slow. Ugh. Doesn't do much. It's all this crap here. Electric furnace. Can I... Your speed 2, so by getting it to speed 4, I am actually doubling it. Yeah, that's definitely gonna keep up. And here. So that's okay. This is okay. This is working. Do we have the capability? Oh no, yes. Yeah, otherwise I have to go there if I need to change things, but this is fine, like this. And do you also want the modules? Yeah, let's give you some modules, not that it really matters. This is fine. Okay, so this seems to be working now. And I have no idea why I'm not using the upgrade planner, but I'm not using the upgrade planner because this is more risky. There we are. And now I'm using the upgrade planner just for the hell of it. Great, so that's no longer a problem. Is stuff coming inbound? It should be. Yes, great. And these need to be capped as well. You missed one red piece in the belt input line. Oh dear. That's the curse of manual action. Red input line. That one? Oh, they red. Oh yeah, there we go. That was fun. Not that it really matters. There's a hidden red belt. Yes. The input for... Input... Did you add... Yes, I did, Shilea. That's... You're the one who kept us from actually not going down last time. Here, I will get... that one. Less than... I'm just going to be greedy. I don't really mind them going to 2000. Next is going to be the blue. And lastly, the green, which is going to be complete irrelevant to build it. Red, blue, green, red, or pink, blue, and green. Now I'm kind of wondering why things are not working. What are we waiting for? We are waiting for... Yeah, okay, that one, the one I don't have, obviously. Oh, there we go. Now aluminum plate is actually getting in trouble. So here I will be trying to figure out what is missing. This one is a mix, but this one needs to be... I'm gonna start like this. Oh, that was easy. And haha. Next. Oh, that one's actually going to be a bit of a problem. Well, done. Not a problem anymore. I'll just take this part. This seems like a stable unit. And I'm going to leave 1, 2, 3 if I should feel like I need more beacons here. That one, that one, that one. Yes. Oh, wrong one. It's impossible to tell the difference, but there should be a difference.
A resplendent offering.
A resplendent offering. Wow, Richard Sherwood. Happy Friday all. Wow, that is really cool. Thank you very much. That's most kind of you. Wow, you really must have some disposable income. Thank you, but it's better that you spend it on me than you spend it on, I don't know, hookers and blow or whatever else is. But thank you very much. That is very, very kind of you. And it's in good old pound. There is a Robin Hood. Yeah, that's... I don't think Robin Hood is like the correct analogy in this context. But thank you very much. That... Oh, whatever. I just wrecked it. Whatever. Well, that's very, very kind of you, Sherwood. I think that's... Yeah, it is. Thanks for that, Sherwood. You're keeping... No, I don't want to start phrasing it like this. I am very happy whenever anyone decides to sponsor or support or anything like that. Absolutely, no doubt. However, I do not want to start any kind of sort of hyping or making that to be any kind of expectation or anything like that. This is here and we are having fun with the game, and if anyone wants to support me, I'm stunned, happy, surprised, all of that. But it's important it does not feel at all like an obligation. And that would be processing units. Did I say 20k? That seems a bit much. Seems a bit much, doesn't it? 20k? Is this full? No. Then screw it. I'm gonna say 20k. There. And I guess you can also do the same. You're damn well have to. And I'll kill this part here. There. But Thank you, Sherwood. What brings you to that generosity? Just finished catching up on all your C-Block episodes. Ooh, well, that's a lot, yeah. And imagine watching all the C-Block that I've created and then thinking, he seems like a nice guy. I would think the conclusion would be somewhat different. Someone like, oh my god, I can't take any more of his ranting. So now I've converted a lot here. Okay, I'm actually going to be a bit cautious. Boom. Ah. How far did this reach up? Oh, let's go up here and find some more. 17. Boom, boom. That should do the trick. It's of course crazy in terms of the power. And these are, what is the speed now? That's still minus 30%. What about for these in the middle? Plus 30%. Alright, I think this is going to be fine. That's the module processor. And this is the module logic. So you go in here. And anything else, just jam it in. Insulated wire. Cool. I'm trying to catch up on the C-Block, but don't want to miss the live stream either. Oh, that's difficult. And you're on episode 9. Well, the thing is, when playing C-Block, you are going to spend a lot of time playing it. So I think this is where I'm kind of running out of good Let's Plays on YouTube to watch while I'm playing or while I'm just grooming the base between sessions. Let's yet another one. This will be the logic boards, yes. And I'll take also the logic boards. Yep. Okay, not quite 2000 yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there soon enough. Resin and insulated wire. Let's go back and throw it back in here. Got it and got it. Yeah, okay, this is now building up. This is cool. So this is working and this one is somewhat working. Mark it here. It is not the most efficient way to build several stations for this, but at this point I actually like building those stations because it makes the base feel bigger. Yeah, turned belt, it's no longer turned that belt, so we have to keep that in mind. The life support system is not really working, but let's see if our science is working here. Yeah, it's stuck. And what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for again? That's the, purple science. That's fine. You know what? We'll just change. We just take this one because that's only blue. That's the whole point. Oh, well, I think we can do this if I go over here. That looks like a mistake. Oh, it's that one. Yeah. So, okay, something is not coming in. What is not coming in? That is tin. Really? Oh, no, it's glass. It's glass. That's horrible. I'm going to take something here. Sulfur? I'll put the sulfur in here. The barrels? You know what? You can go in. Actually, no. There's a problem here. I actually shouldn't be having too many barrels. Never mind that. You're gonna go in here. And what did I pick up? Didn't I pick up? Yeah, I picked up something. All right. The reason why I wanted to pick this up is because I just needed to stall. Here. Boom, boom. So it goes out and it hits, boom, and it turns green. And hopefully it doesn't all of it go out here. And then it starts working on this. Sweet. FTL. And what are we missing here? It's the module logic. Let's see. We should have it. Okay, that's pretty damn close. Let's wait for it. How's your UPS? My UPS, it's getting close to those dreaded 60. There, we now have the train inbound. Let's go back. There's a yellow indicator. I want to see this one running. And then I guess it's time for my first little short break. uses me at 2 speed, doesn't work with my brain. Yeah, that's I can relate. This one, basic electronic components, I don't think that's an actual true. It's simply the fact that there is something there. Yeah, it's capped at 50,000. Pretty good one. 4 blue belts running. It's not gonna run out anytime soon. Plastic bars. Wow, plastic bars are dead. That's actually a genuine deadness. Genuine deadness. Sheesh. Yeah, it is. Wow, what? Yeah, okay. I guess we might want to start go around fixing things between session, or not between sessions, but actually in this session, once we build the next tier. So this one enables us to now to build tier 2. And then I guess we build the cables up here. Cable 3. Cable 3. Oops. Bad marker. And cable 3. And then for the last one. Oh, they don't need processing boards. Nice. They just need a hell of a lot of electronic circuits. So that can be over here. Whoa, silicon plates, wafers, transistors out. Oh, that's not good. I hate that. That's the worst thing. That's the worst indicator because it's so difficult to find out what the problem actually is. What was it? It was silicon plates and wafers. That's one of those junk ones. That one. Silicon plates and wafers. What are you doing? I suspect this is the issue. It's simply not moving them fast enough between boxes here. That doesn't do anything. Click. There's something suspicious here. Let's take a look at this. Oh dear, that's really, really slow. Where are you going? Oops. Let's figure out where you're unloading. Where are you unloading? I think it was it here? No, they're not slow. Can it be? Huh. I did not see where it was because I was too busy clicking around instead of actually seeing things. I thought it was a science location because of all the inputs. So I'm looking at this one. It could be this one. Yep, it could be. Let's assume that it is. Ugh. That was okay, fine. Plastic, there must be some of this that's plastic. And that's silicon. Yeah, okay, it's working. Something is being built. Cool. And this is working. Nice. Nice. I think I'm going to take... This one is going to be capped at 1,200. Boom. Actually, even less. Nope, 1,200. And you're going to be capped at 1,000. Alright, that is enough for us in the first setting. We are now having... We're actually not having that yet. We're not having the Mark IIs yet. But we're going to make the Mark IIs and then we're going to make those two. Should be pretty simple. But it'll completely stall everything. And then we'll be spending time on optimizing, figure out where we have bottlenecks, getting more plastic, for example, getting more aluminium, all that stuff. This one's still looking fine. All right, let's take a 3-minute break. Yeah? You can't read out the content of a lab. For the science circuit network, maybe it would be better to read the content of the first lab. Yeah, you can't read content of labs, so you have to look at the belts going into it. This is a fine way of doing it. It works pretty good. I couldn't make it way more advanced, but this works. And right now it's then building up the stockpile of or it's working on getting more purple science, so that by the time we get more purple science, I can then re-enable this research, which is halfway done. It needs 6,000 more. All right, as I said, I need to take on, I want to take a short break. So give me 3 minutes and I'll be back. So in the meantime, let's listen to a bit of Factorio music. See you in 2 to 3 minutes. That was 2 short minutes, but I missed you guys so much that I couldn't keep away for the full 3 minutes that I promised. Hope you will bear with me. I've left my window a bit open, so if this is annoying to you, if you hear mysterious noises outside, by all means, just let me know. Because I want to get some fresh air if I can. If I cannot, that's fine. I'll just close it. Oh, shoot. The solder coils. Yeah. The base is pretty much running in a bit of trouble. This part here, me no like. And this is the reason why things are pretty damn congested. This is not a particularly good intersection, it turns out. But you can see if it's working, but it's a bit... This one is going away. Okay, it's actually not possible to have 2 trains crossing. And this is the worst part. You are going where? Why can you not go any further? Oh, now you go up, you go up, you go up, you go up. And it's just so much waiting time. Oh, you're going, ugh. And now you're blocking the whole damn thing. I don't really know what kind of good ways of doing this I could do, but it is a matter of here at the end of my series. It is some other things are starting to show issues, right? And I think maybe one of the options is to actually remove some of those, which means that they can't go up here and turn. No, all of these are actually just going straight up. 4 lane. There's no way I'm going to change it to a 4 lane at this point. It's just way too big of an effort. But this is also a bit frustrating, to be perfectly honest. But I mean, it is what it is. There will have to be some bottlenecks somewhere, and unfortunately, it's this part. Now this is interesting. Why are you not going? You could have gone there, couldn't you? But see, it clears up, but then there's something down here. Where are these going? This is that one, that one. Alright, let's actually see if this is done. No, this is not done either, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue as well. It is because of all of our science. Maybe if we switch off science for a while, then it will be allowed to stockpile. This is fine. I think it's actually all the other sciences that needs to stockpile for a bit. This is of course showing some problems in terms of what we can expect when we really need to do the last bit, the last stretch, the home stretch. This one, it's gonna be tough to actually get it, but I'm actually not that worried because it is exactly that, the home stretch. Once we're done, and we still have pretty far away to go on this one. But let's look at the blue science. Where's the blue science? Here. It's down to 10,000, but it's also stuck because it's waiting for something. Ah, the electronic circuits. Electronic circuits will be completely dead very, very soon. Actually, I believe right now when we start building this exact base here. I'm going to casually ignore the problem because as always, I'm a man, and this is like any medical problem. As a man, I just ignore them. I hope they go away. What am I calling Mark 1 module? This one? I'm calling it module MK1 or module Mark 1, module MK1 or MK2 in. As you can see, we're missing a lot of things. That's fine. We will take a short trip up to our mall because I need to get rid of a lot of the crap I have in my inventory. I think it'll stabilize a bit more over time as, for example, where do we have the yellow science? It could have been more strategic on where things are placed. They're 10,000. So this one is actually, this is actually stalling now. This is good. And what about this one? It's not stalling. It is stuck, and you are waiting for what? Glass. Glass is one of our to-do list here, so that is a known issue. That one is not congested. That's nice. Atmos. Oh, red and green signs. I cannot for the life of me find the red and green signs. It's never anywhere. Never around. Ah, this is bad. This is very, very bad. But I'll just close my eyes and then it's fine. Wait, I don't know why I can never find the red and green signs. There it is. I was just hovering over it. Okay, so the fact that it says it can't find it is a bit extreme here because I have plenty red and green signs. This one, I guess it caps out at 70,000, which I guess it's going to cap out at soon enough. Butane barrels, yeah, okay. I'm not quite as fast as the trains, but oops. Advanced circuits found, yeah, everything is not working. Let's get into our inventory here and start seeing a lot of stuff being removed. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of things I got rid of. And here, going to the barrels, that one. And what else? The insulated wire, boom. Anything else? Basic module board. Where does the basic module board go? It goes in here. Just don't know where. Some silicon plates that could go into, well, silicon plates are where? Here. Silicon plates. Some silver plates. I don't know how I picked up silver plates. Silver ore. Silver plates. Yes, no? Where are you? I don't know where. Oh, there is. Anything else I should get rid of? A bit of brass. Okay, whatever. I can do that. They're probably going to be used somewhere in my mall. Cool. Back to the mall and grab some of the things that we definitely need. Why do we now no longer have this? What are you waiting for? You are... What are you waiting for? Gold plates? Really? Really? Gold? Hmm. Do we have a problem with gold? That would be like the first time we've ever had a problem with gold. Yeah, it's actually a problem with gold. I did not see that coming. Interesting. Alright, let's see what we have. Looks like there are signals that turn red way upstream, like more than needed. Yes. And also I believe the U-turns are causing some congestion. You can remove the U-turns at the most congested railways. Yeah, I'll do that actually. Let's see how that works. Where are the most congested? That's the most congested. So let's try that. That's also one of the things I'm considering. So I'm just not really sure on what it does. Maybe they'll cause some crashes, but whatever. It's all fun and games. Now let's remove some of those signals and figure out what kind of signals we want. We actually want some non-chain signals. There. That's one. And that's okay. Kind of difficult to remove that just now. That would be fun, right? Just wrecking everything. Here. Kill that. Yeah, there are definitely more signals than I need, and that's causing some problems. Let's remove it here. Where else do we have congestion? That's the worst one. These are the worst ones. Alright, let's rush over. Just running through the trains. This is horrible. Whoops, look at that. I just bumped in. The train hit me. And no one important got hurt. That would have been a free pistol in the old days. In the olden days. But not now with a crazy good modular armor. Oops, that's definitely not helping. Okay, did that do anything? Nope, most likely it only made it worse. At least for now. So these intersections, they are for passing through. Straight through or with a turn. Problem is the turns are... Oof, what are you doing? 1, 2. Then we can kill that one. Oops, that's probably not a good idea to kill that. I am expecting some kind of jams here. Okay, so now I've removed it here. That means that one you have to go straight through. Which also needs to be done here. I'm expecting crashes. Don't really know where, why, how, but I am expecting it. Here. Okay. Also, maybe upgrade the unloading stations at the mall to have a better throughput. All the incoming trains. I don't think the mall is particularly stressed out, is it? What? This got even worse. Oh no, it got worse because now everyone wants to make a U-turn up here because that's the only way they can make a U-turn. Alright, well we'll kill this U-turn capability here. That means they need to go long way around, and I'd rather want them driving long than doing these stupid turns. I think. But it is just pushing This is basic traffic planning 101. When you just congest one area, you just shove it somewhere else, the congestion. I don't want to be building too crazy in this because this is totally hacking or patchwork or workarounds, all that junk, all the bad stuff. I don't think that right now this is... I'm not really thinking of an overhaul of my entire train system at this point. That is not what I have in mind. There. I wonder if this gets better. There's also a bit of a problem over here because of all the barrels. And the problem with the barrels is here. Yeah, I've considered actually making like twists like this. I could do it, but they'll rarely take it because of the penalty for going past train stations. That's the issue. Another option would be placing train stations in here on this stretch, just to make it less likely that they'll make U-turns. That's a bit abusing, but whatever. Like they don't go in here just to make a turn, for example. I think it's getting better, but maybe that could be all sorts of other things. Yeah. Let's call it better and proceed with the build. Let's call it better and actually can proceed. You're saying to upgrade the loading stations at my mall. We can do that. That's a pretty simple thing. Just trying to get rid of all the stuff. Look at that. Just did I have tungsten carbide? I don't know where tungsten carbide belongs. Is it up here? Nope. Is it over here? Tungsten carbide? I have no idea. Anyway, it can go in here. What else? That one. Rest is okay. Cool. So far so good. Let's get more of this and more here and more here and more here. Great. And let's rush down again. Once we get down there, I'll have a look at the train stations again to see if they got better. No, they did not get any better. It's just moving it around the bottlenecks. But this is the one of the things I really love about playing Factorio is that you build something and 400 hours later you realize, that wasn't actually a flawless design. There are some shortcomings here. Isn't that amazing? It can be extremely frustrating to some, but for me, that is when you build something and it actually just works 400 hours later. I'm not going to say this doesn't work, but I can also see that it is bottlenecking at an annoying place like this, right? I shouldn't be bottlenecking at these points. But whatever. Maybe even speeding up the trains would be helping. Look at that. It actually got worse. It got worse. Never mind. I'm not going to see it. What are we building? We're building speed modules Mark II. So I need... Wow, that's a lot of things I need. I need 3 unique things for this, 3 unique things for this, and 3 unique things. What are the non-unique things, actually? Processing and advanced. The processing units and the advanced units. And then I mark here. What is it? A blue, a red, and a green. That's my guess, right? Blue, green, red, obviously. And next is up here. That one. That one. That one. The last one is there. Now let's see if we can make it. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the 2 generics over here. Great, it could easily be done. Alright, I am sure the chat is full of ways that I could unfuck my my train system. I acknowledge that things should be done. I'm also saying not right now. I think it's what I really want to work on is getting this one working. I know that it's going to put a further strain on the system, but I really don't mind that so much. I remember that 400 hours earlier you decided against the 4-track because the intersections weren't much faster and the more efficient ones simply did not fit. Yep. Yes, roundabouts look ugly. But this is... I seriously don't mind it. It's... I think... It's fine. There has to be a bottleneck somewhere. And I think I also at some point mentioned, and you can go back and watch my 200 hours of streaming, go back and see that I did at some point say, I want the train intersections to be a bottleneck because someone had commented on something, and then I said, I want that to be the bottleneck at some point. And the last one is here. So those are the 3 reds, and I'll have the 3 blues. Whoops. And last one. That's then going to be the green ones. I'll start with this. And an emerald. Sweet. Now let's see. I'm still going to make just 3 of them. And that's going to be... What do you want? What do you want? Anything in vast quantities? No, not really. Well, whoa, effectivity modules in vast quantities. Oh, look at that. I did not see that. There is actually a 4-to-1. Huh. Okay, well, interesting. This is going to be the modules. So... And that's the effectivity and polished on a combined belt. Yes, and on this belt, I'll have the processing unit and advanced processing units, and then that's going to be the outbound. Yes, thank you. Gonna work fine. That means, right, again, I make it too close. I always make it too close. Good. Irony is I start with this one. Ah. What is that? Copper ore to ore barrels. At this point, I don't really... I'm just gonna let it run. Okay, let's see. What's our purple science doing? Purple science, is that... Okay, so it is actually has produced some, at least one load that's now in here. Yeah, it's now at minus 3,700, so... One more full load, then it's fine. This is a modpack called C-Block, and Nilaus added a few quality of life plus LTN. Yes, indeed. My train system is similar to Nilaus, but without LTN. The only thing I did another way is doing 1 circle at every rail crossing. One circle at every rail crossing. Yeah, that's a good idea. There. And this one. Ah. Move on, move on, move on. And 4 inbounds. 2 inbounds and 2 outbounds. L as in longer. And I'm gonna copy this part. Boom. Great. Just checking. Nope. None of that shenanigans here. This part is going to be 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Next is going to be the blue. And the pink. Or the red. And in. Good. And this one I'll be prioritizing output priority there. So I want to keep this one fed first. Good. It looks like it's working. That can exactly fit. This is awesome. Got it. I think this works. With the exception of the outbound. Now I guess the time is to switch these on. -6. -6. That's going to be crazy. -2000. This is just generating 1,000,000 trains. Yeah, that's to be expected. Let's actually do 100, 180 or 120. 1,200, sorry. Boom. And I will also do the quit winding signal so it doesn't throw any errors. Let's see. And we have stuff. Is the tick speed of the game set faster in this mod? Nope, it's just something. The UPS is now down to 68 and 69-ish. That's pretty disconcerting, disheartening, or anything else you want to say. This is it's a bit sad that I cannot keep it up, but it's on the other hand, it's a big base. It's quite a massive one. So it doesn't have the biggest throughput because it's not designed. It's actually, I'm almost gonna say it's almost designed to be inefficient in terms of UPS, but not quite, but almost. And what are we having? We are having greens are first. Let's say greens. They're here. Green Mark 2, less than 1200. And then it's blue. And then it is red. And over here, I'm gonna do Still gonna have the red one on top because the red one is the important one. It now goes by order of priority. There. Alright, single-use Atmos, aluminium ore. Okay, things are working. No? Not really. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing the green ones. Some gems coming in. Alright, it's gonna take a while for everything to get in here. Carbon found, that's interesting. It's slightly above game speed, yep. Those burns out QL bioprocessor. That is the fancy name for purple science. That's at 11k, so it's not really worrying at this point. I'm at 18,000 here. What are we waiting for? We are waiting for glass, actually, and also for electronic circuits. What about this one? There's not a single one that is actually working, and that's here we're waiting for. Yeah. No, actually, that's fine. It's the harness we're waiting for. Here's the harness. Shouldn't you be able to go? This is 1,000. And you're providing 1,000. Oh, you're also getting it. Ah, nice. So that's working. And what are we not working? Boom. Yeah. So this one is at least working. That's nice. I think that... Oh, this is 60 seconds. That's so crazy. Do I want to just build a few? I actually think these are the only ones I need. I don't care if the last one is slow. I only need 500 or some 750 of those. All in all, so it doesn't matter if it takes 10 hours to make it. Why are you not working? Oh, green. Why are we not getting the green one in? Is it stuck here? Oh, we don't have any. And why is that again? Electronic circuit, or it's advanced electronic circuit. Is this one working? Oh, it's working. Let's see. Where are we going? Module mark 0. Yeah. It's just not able to work. Inventory is bad. Yes, inventory is bad. Inventory is bad. But there's also a constraint here that about what I can process and what I can do. It's actually moved. It has moved. It has moved. What is our blue science? If it's slowing down or actually keeping up at this pace? What are we saying? Oh, it's pretty dead. Okay, cool. I think that's nice. That somehow it's nice that it's dead. What are we waiting for? It is the electronic circuits. So pretty much, without a doubt, it's the electronic circuits that stalls everything. This one. Oh, really? Really? There are minus 16,000 of these? Oh, what are you? Oh, that's carbon. All right, we're tracing back. So actually, when it said I don't have carbon, it meant it. Huh. Let's see. Where did we get the carbon at? Where is the carbon? There you go. That's a bit of carbon. And this is capped at 2,000. It should actually be capped at... No, there's also barrels. So 2,000 is correct. But we could scale this one. This is not... Oh, this is the carbon. Sweet. Let's get some more... what are they called? Liquefiers. Liquefiers. Where are you? You're up here, aren't you? Yep. But it's actually... The belt is the capacity, or is the limiting factor here. Huh, interesting. Might as well load the loading belt here. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what that's supposed to mean. Huh. That's okay. That's legacy. This is pretty good. So what about actually upgrading here as well? So now this is going to be capped. This is producing one full blue belt. I think one full blue belt is actually quite decent, isn't it? Yeah. It might still be the bottleneck, but I think it could still be working. It's going to be a big challenge to fix that. All right, so that's actually something. Now, I wonder if it's worth focusing on just completing those two and just saying, I know it's never going to happen. Oh, something's coming in? No, it wasn't coming in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build this and just know that it's completely unrealistic, and then we can start. Mineral catalyst. That's interesting because that's actually the entire foundation of what we do. Interesting. Okay, and this is working pretty efficiently, and I need more of these blocks. I'm really happy about these blocks. They are very efficient. I think it's about, what is it, 400 per second they're producing? Yeah, something like that. And I ran out of what? A lot of things. The white inserters. You know, I'm also running out of these just in a second, so might as well. This mod is making those cable something. What are they called? Cable harness. I'm going to make the cable harness, and I'm going to make the last modules, and then I'm just going to leave it be and then come back in, I don't know, 10 hours and say, oh, that's cool. I actually have some. Let's start with a cable harness up here. That was supposed to be the output for empty carbon dioxide barrels. You are producing carbon dioxide on site now. Yep, that is also sort of kind of what I concluded. Circuit board is now dead. Everything is now dead. We probably strained the base a bit more than it could take by doing. If we look at our science, what we did 3 of those, and that's 18,000 or something like that. It's a lot that we just did. Now, I don't know if it's life support systems we want to go at, or we want to keep working on this. I'm actually fine. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each block here is 1/6. That means I'm more than a third. It's about, like, I would call this 37% done. I don't mind that. Let's see. Cables Mark III. They need 20 CPUs and 10 transistors and 5. Blah. But it's on a 30-second cycle, so maybe that's not the end of the world. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Module contact. Solder coils. And I can't remember anymore. Transistor, integrated, and CPU. The basics. Transistors, integrated, and CPU. And then the last bit is Mark II speed modules. They're not exactly going to be easy to get, but we'll get them. Mark II speed modules, Mark II speed module, and Mark II speed module. So that's what we are going to have in this box. Chrono down is done. Is that normal? What? Chrono? Oh, damn it. We ran out of time. Thank you for reminding me. That is because we actually have to reset it to, where is it? It is to 2 days, 29 and 59. We are now at less than 3 days to complete the base, and I think it's actually going to be It's going to be a close race unless something changes. Okay, let's see. So I have 3 unique things and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and these are the 3 modules. Nice catch, Nicholas. Yes, it was. Let's try to figure out how we're going to oops. There. Okay. How are we going to build this? Oh, this one. Ah, this is completely impossible. This is so crazy. You know what? One thing I probably should do is build a priority as well. A request a priority here. Minus 100. This should be the last thing that gets provided. Great. Okay. Did you add time for the third donation? No, I did not. That is not donations. It is supporters, long-term supporters. Not that I do not appreciate it. There's no doubt that I do very much appreciate those one-offs. But I want to build the community. So therefore, this is about sort of the long-term. Hopefully, that's the idea of it. Because then I also have to be like, oh, okay, is it a $5 thing? Is it? But there's no doubt that let's say a $5 donation versus a supporter. I would want a supporter, let's say 6 to 9 times more than a $5 one-time donation. Actually, a one-time Unilift atomic manipulator. Oh, a one-time donation of $30, euro, pounds is, in my view, about the same as a patron, because most patrons are sticking around for 6 to 9 months. So it's really a cash flow consideration if you want to go talk about it like that. Let's see. Are you able to? No, you're not able to. Good. So we get the other ones. Feed module, that one. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. So ideally, I would want to combine them, but I could say 1, 2, 3 inbound, 1, 2 inbound, and then 1 outbound. Let's do it this way. This will be CPU because that's the most important one. This one will be transistors. Was it transistors? 10 transistors and 5 electronics. So I'll be that one makes it electronics. And then the rest are 1 module, 1 productivity, and 5 solder. Let's make that one into the 5 solder. And then this one into gold plus yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like this. This one. That's how it's gonna be. And this one is going to be the unique one. Yes, like this. Hey, let's see. Okay, let's see. But I hesitated before pointing it out, I admit. That's fine, Nicholas. I'd rather ask
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
It does fill me with determination. Thank you, Pascal. That is very, very kind of you. And it seems like you're teasing me because every time it drops below 3, I now have to figure out how to add 1 hour to something that's 29, and it's just 23. It's just impossible math. But thank you very much. That is really awesome. Really do appreciate it. And I kind of feel bad because I don't want to be encouraging it too much, but on the other hand, I'm also really happy that it does. But and as Hapolis is saying, remember to link things together, your YouTube and your Discord. And also, did Roncos Vitae, did you manage to get it done? I did not see that. You can PM me on Discord if you need help. Now, onwards with the complicated math. 2 becomes a 3. A 23 becomes a 0. Oof, this is magical. And 52 becomes 52. Stop. Start. 3. There we go. Sweet. Thank you very much. That is so kind. Yeah, Hapolis is I wouldn't say loyal soldier. That seems, I'm not going to say demeaning, but it is way more than that. General, a fanatical, not a fanatical devotee, but definitely a robber baron, absolutely. So, do we like this way of doing it? It's going to be pretty simple, like 3 in, and 1, 2, and 1 out. L, copy, paste, paste, paste. LL, copy, paste, paste, paste. There. And I don't know if this is the right number. Everything is not working. I think I need a bit more. There. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll change this to the green ones, because why not? I'll keep these just so I can keep track of it. First, you are going to be the red. 2, the blue, and the green. The next one is going to be this is going to be the integrated. Then it's going to be the CPU. Then it's going to be the transistor. Then it's going to be the gold contact. And lastly, and that fits perfectly, it's going to be the solder coils that will then convert. So you're going to be out. And we're going to make this teeny tiny little one that will unbarrel the solder coils. Done. Do I want it? Do I want to? It seems strange, but why would I? And oh. Huh. Then okay, and I can do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. This makes sense. Okay. What are we saying? What are we saying? Hey, Pascal, you're saying something. I always failed at building big, but these city blocks, it really works awesome. Thanks for that. Oh, I love that comment. That is, yeah. When I see it correctly, when I cancel my YouTube sub and up my Patreon support, I'll be Robert Baron too, right? Yes. If you up it, yes. And 16,100 subs. That's one of the most since Monday. No, it's like actually my subs are pretty dismal right now. It's my channel is not doing very well, to be honest, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. There's no doubt about that. Why am I missing this one again? The first one goes here. The second one. Oh, right. It's actually... Yeah. So what I mean by my channel is not doing very well, it has slowed down a lot, way too much lately, and it's kind of disconcerting. Disconcerting. I don't know if it's something I do or if it's something that just happens around me, or actually, honestly, I know why. It's because I'm making less YouTube videos, and I don't do any like cool things like the Lily Rose base, for example. I haven't done that in a while, and there's not a new series. This C vlog is getting old, and I guess that's also part of it. And my Angel series, as much as you like it, I assume you do, then it's not actually generating that many views. It is kind of a niche product, and yeah, that's also it's fine that it's a niche product. It is expected.
Another loyal devotee.
Oh, that was something. Someone has just pledged 10. I guess that's someone we know. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't say a name. Why is there no name? Whoever it is did not add a name. That's really strange. But it's someone who also supports PDNV, so maybe we can guess our well. Shalea, is that you? It was you. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That is most kind of you. Diddy will help with subs, and if you do the new God of War, that will help as well. Yeah, I think I maybe missed the news value on God of War. Thank you, Shalea. That's very, very kind of you. Kind of missed the God of War. I've also been spending some time this weekend on messing with how to build or how to stream from my PlayStation. It's not as easy. I need a new microphone. I basically need new everything. But I'm gonna get it because that's what my Patreon support is for. The Patreon supporters are for supporting me with stuff I want to and need to buy for my channel. So I'll be doing it, of course. Just need to find the right things, the right places. Oops, one slow. But thank you very much, Shalea. That's most kind of you. It's maybe even too kind of you. I can't really say. Hard to say whether it's too kind of you or it's just very kind of you. I don't know about my the Darkest Dungeon. I'm hoping that Darkest Dungeon, because it's also a game I'm pretty good at. I think I can say that and not be overstating anything. I'm pretty good at that. So I should be able to keep a following on this. And it's a game I really love that. So and I want to keep playing that more, like a lot more. So I'm planning on having regular Wednesday streams for Darkest Dungeon, and let's see how that pans out. And then my Factorio will be one stream with some complex stuff, and one YouTube series with some other stuff. Let's get some power here. Got it. Okay, so let's see if it works. It would be nice if it actually worked in the first try. Don't really know. Let's see. Okay, all of these are linked, all of this, and now it's just capping this. Let's see. Minus 1200. Minus 1200. It's complaining immediately. There we go. Complain, complain, complain. See, that's not complaining. Minus 6,000 as well here. Doesn't matter that by taking a large initial number, I can make sure that there are fewer trains in the network by just giving good one. All right. In my opinion, this invest is worth the time I spent on your content. Okay, that's... You don't want to count it against like going to the movies, because that's a really expensive alternative. 200 stream from PS4, easy to stream, difficult to edit. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you can edit it by... Oh, Saint Cabbage, I have a question for you, because I could not figure it out. If you stream from your PlayStation, as far as I can see, you can only stream to public. That means there is no way that you can do a test stream. That it just blew my mind how it was like, are you serious? I cannot just do a stream for me testing. I have to be doing it sharp, go live, first shot. That was pretty crazy. Because then I'll suddenly have a stream, and all of you will be come roaring in, and all I'm doing is like, hello, can you hear me? 1, 2. And that's not going to be good gameplay, because I need to figure out how the sound is, and I just don't get it, right? Wow, thank you. That's pretty crazy, but I do very much appreciate it. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah. Now, Saint Cabbage, you watch it real quick and delete it. Yeah, but once you actually have it, then I'm going to stream something. Then I can, from YouTube, download it, edit it, re-upload it. But the part is about, if I wanted to record something on... The thing I don't get is, how do you record something on PlayStation? You need a capture card for it, I imagine, and an extra PC. Because you can't just... Yeah, you can't just record it and send it to YouTube as a private video. Butane gas barrel. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna wire up one more, the last one here, and then we are going to take a look at the rest of our factory, figure out where we can actually, make some improvements to the throughput. What things are running out, and we can do that there. So this will be module MK3 in... I know you don't like me calling it MK, but you want me to call it Mark, but it does say MK. There. Okay. Here I guess I should also do this part. That one. And none of them are coming in, but I'll do that after I've set this one up. What else are we missing? Anything that's below than a stack? This is less than a stack. What else could be less than a stack? That one. Actually, take all of them. The part that really bothered me was the fact that I can't just record something on PlayStation. That's really strange, I think. You can record up to 15 minutes as far as I can see, but that's not exactly enough. Well, that was the easy one. Now, let's figure out what we need. Oops, I can't even, not even for test purposes, I cannot build on the... Okay, so that's electronics, advanced, processing, and advanced. It's everything. The cables and the 3 other gems that do not match in color. I can see activity in the chat. I'm just going to do this, and then I will be checking chat again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then it is the 3 gems that do not match. And then it is there. That's what we need. That's 10 items. 5. I think like this. That's gonna be okay. Let's see. Use Ava Media capture card. You have to pull it from your PS4 with a USB stick, edit it, and re-upload it. Yeah, so I need a capture card, and then put the capture card on my PC, have the PC, do all the editing there, because I always heavily edit my videos, right? I imagine Nilaus would be surprised if he knew the real identity of his biggest fans. Why would you think that? Use Ava Media? No, I think for a capture card, I'll go with Elgato. Definitely. That's like the HDMI over to the PC preview for capture card, and the other signal goes to the HDMI back to the TV monitor. Yeah. Manually modify a bunch of crap on the PS4 to stream more than 50 minutes and make it data available to edit. Once you link it to YouTube, uploads automatically. Yeah. Greetings everywhere. You're from Belarus. St. Cabbage, I'm still curious about your comment about why I would be surprised about the identity of my fans. I don't know. Why would I? I think the people I've talked to, they are exactly the people I would expect to have as sort of the core of the, I don't know if I should say fan base, but you said it, so I'll just use the same word. I pride myself on having generally a more mature audience, and I'm really happy about it. There's no doubt. I think that's a really cool. Yes, you can increase the recording time on PS4 in this setting to at least 2 hours. Really? And to higher quality. Really? I did not know that. I don't think I'm the one who you think, or at least if you would think something about me. CO, I think I actually know something about you. I think you mentioned something at some point, and yeah. All right, let's see the final part of the puzzle here. Here, 60 seconds. Wow. So the 20 is 1 belt. Everything is not working. Hold on.
Another loyal devotee.
Skippy. Skippy. Really? Skippy? I know Skippy. You've been around, but have you upgraded? Oh, Skippy. That was a big upgrade. Wow, from Robber Baron to Fanatical Devotee, and one of the few Fanatical Devotees. Absolutely spectacular. Thank you very much indeed. Skippy, are you in chat? And this is when I figure out that Skippy is someone I already know. Let's actually find out. I have this option here. Okay, Skippy is Skippy on Discord as well. So that is awesome. Skippy, if you're in chat and you feel like talking, there we go. Yes, Shalia, this is that's exactly who I was expecting. And also some of the other old farts of the channel. Ah, yes, I see your that seems like... Hey Niels, thank you very much. That is very that's extremely kind of you. That's yeah, I saw that. I saw your last name, recognized that. Awesome. Thank you very much. Be sure to also in Discord, well, you are there, but I don't think I've seen you talk very much in Discord, which is, I mean, it's perfectly fine. No doubt about it. There's no mandatory talking in Discord. That'd be strange actually. But that's very, very kind of you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I am cheating. I was almost cheating here. Whew. I thought I was. Thought I could get away with not playing more this game. So we are going to add 3 more hours. That's 4, 31. Stop and start. Go. Awesome. 80s kids. You're 38 years old. See, this is 38 years old. I'm 39, and I think, now don't get this out of context. I don't know anything about it, but my guess is Exterminator is a tiny bit younger than me. That's just a guess I have. Just checked. Sorry, it seems to only allow an hour. Maybe it changed or remembered wrong. Okay, but it's still 1 hour. That should keep me... that should still work for, let's say, God of War, or it could work for Detroit Becoming Human. I want to play that game so much. Let's do the same idea here for the one. So okay, the first one, the one we have the most on, is going to be here. Advanced circuits will be up here. Advanced. And the rest can be combined. This... What are we missing then? We are missing... Yeah, the processing unit can... This will then be the processing units plus the blues. This one will be the diamonds, and that one plus diamonds. And that'll be the outbound. Okay, pretty good. Did you see Satisfactory? Yes, Cherry, I did see Satisfactory, and it looks... I think it looks... Steven, I think you have a point. You're saying you're pretty skeptical. I looked at it and I was like everyone was like, oh my god, I must have it. This looks so awesome. And then I started thinking about it, like it might be less Factorio and more Astroneer. Astroneer isn't called? Isn't that what it's called? And nothing bad about it, but it just to me seems like it might not really be a Factorio clone that we are hoping and wish for. That it's Factorio in 3D, which then would mean then what is it, right? But what I also think we need to consider is the fact that when you build something in 3D, we can love or hate the Factorio graphics, and we can say, oh, this is awesome, there's high definition graphics, but honestly, it's pretty damn simple. Everything is 2D, and the brilliant part about it is that I don't know if it makes it great, but it gives the opportunity to be scaling like crazy, which is the part I really love about it. But when you're looking at something like oxygen not included, that doesn't scale very well. It just doesn't scale very well. And because of that, it does limit the gameplay somewhat, because there are things that you just can't do in that game. You can't build big in the same way. You can build pretty big, but you can't build Factorio big. And that's one of the awesome things about Factorio, is it's just the crazy scale of things. I mean, this thing is pretty damn huge. If we look at it, each city block is 100 wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, districts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. Let's call it actually 5, just with all the additional 5. 7 times 5 is 35 times 100. 3,500 in that direction and a bit less in the other. So let's maybe like 3,500 tiles times 2,500 tiles. I think that's pretty nice. And that means this is going to be that one. Got it. Next. Hold on, there's something wrong here. Ah, nope, nothing wrong. But I definitely want to play Satisfactory, also because it is catering to the same crowd as Factorio is. So the sheer fact that it is going to be much more likely that you will watch me playing Satisfactory than you'll watch me play Darkest Dungeon, because there's probably not necessarily a big overlap between Darkest Dungeon and oops, here. Darkest Dungeon and Factorio, aside from the fact that, hey, if I play it, maybe it's good, let's try it. Oh, I thought it crashed, which is something you forget to think about. When did Factorio ever crash from you? That's also something really, working in a big IT department, the fact that it never crashes, just, yeah, I'd like to have a system as stable as Factorio. Or even just saying, I'd like to have developers as diligent is not the right word, but responsible, maybe? Maybe responsible is the word. Here. I like this way of doing it, even though it's not necessary, but just being consistent about how these are working. There. I like building like this. I love belts. I love the belts here. It's just, it makes bases so much nicer. Look at this. And we are going to take here, blue, zip, and here, green, zip. What? Ran out. I thought I actually took more. Right, we still have the base is beeping a bit. I'm sorry about the beeping. Tin plates, really. I shouldn't be having that. This is almost the worst part, how much I'm actually storing on the belt. I think I'll just take it in here. I have chat messages I'm not watching, sorry. I'll get to it. Okay, now this beeping is actually going quite crazy with the beeping now. I think you also forgot. Okay, Unilift manipulator, fine. I'll take, let's see, that one, that one. Remove, remove, and green. Yes. Okay, that should be it. And now all I need is some power poles. Hmm. Why did I not just build it here? Good. Now this is ready for construction. Let's put it here. We'll take a priority. Minus 1000. I want less. And I want the quit whining mod. Okay. When you recommend to start the Crimson mission? Oh, when... I'm not sure I have the perfect timing for the Crimson missions. They are quite tough compared to the normal. So the first, I want to do it sort of when you're comfortable in the level range. So when you're doing apprentice runs, I want to do it at the tail end of that. Not when everyone's a level 2, but I like some level 1s and maybe a level 2 there. Also for the Baron is really tough. So also you want those level 4s around to really beat them up. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, I would also argue that the efficiency of UPS of Satisfactory versus Factorio are concerned. Yes. On my computer, Factorio crashed with the base computer to work overtime, 10 FPS UPS. Wow, that's a good one. Let's mention that as much, but it would probably possible to make a map generator editor. Yeah. But alpha will be soon. Yeah, I think alpha will. Why is the mod called C block? It would have anything to do with the C. Yeah. Is anyone answering that? Nope. You basically start with nothing. You start like on a teeny tiny little island with just one pixel big or one tile big, and then you expand from there. So expanding to this from a single tile and nothing there, a couple of windmills, I think that's a pretty decent base. Okay, next one is electronics, the processing, and the advanced processing. And now, oh, I don't have anything here. This is good diamond, topaz, okay, or whatever. That's the diamond then. Diamond. Next is going to be the blue. That is this one. Third one will then be whatever the blue is linked up to. That's going to be the topaz. The top one will be, nope, the effectivity module, and the effectivity module is linked with a topaz for some reason. And now it's time to wire things up. Let's take this one first. It's unlikely to ever get anything. It's gonna take a while for this one to actually idle. There we go, just generating a million trains. That's it. Let's see how many trains are actually coming. Only 4. That's polished gems. It's processing units, polished gems, and polished gems. That's not much. That's not much. So here we have actually the final product. It's not gonna work anytime soon. Oh, one is really important is that here I'll mark, because these are the actual end result. $1,000. I cannot imagine I want more than 1,000 of each. Next is here, and last is Here, you don't need 1000, you need 500. That's it. Don't overdo it. Cool. Now we play the waiting game. Let us, what are we waiting for here? This one is not getting what? Yeah, okay, so this is not getting any of the Mark IIs. That's because this is the only one that got any Mark IIs, and that's because you are not. You may want to place filter inserters plus chests for the production of speed modules. That is a great idea. Great idea. That's such a nice idea. Let's do that exactly here. There, thank you. It'll be handy. Okay, I'm just gonna see where things are dying. You are not getting the green circuits. And yeah, the green circuits are not, and also the... Really? What? Am I requesting something stupid here? Yes, I am. Aha! That's pretty stupid. If you are making this, why did you not... Oh, okay, that is correct. So that's the cable harness. Okay, the cable harness, and that becomes the modules. Alright, so let's look at where we're producing the cable harness. That's not it. Is that the cable harness up here? Wow, now steel is also dead. Ugh. Cable harness Mark II. Here. This is cable. These look good. This does not look good. They're not working very well. What are we not working on? This is because we're not getting modules. And that's it, actually. It's modules we're waiting for. Okay. So let's move back up and look at the actual modules. Here they are. Well, I mean, this is part of where... Okay, hello, train. We just go boom, boom. See? We built some. And I really don't have a problem with actually manual carrying these. That one, that one, that one. Oh, they're gonna start. They have some modules, Mark II. I'm gonna just follow these, and I think this is gonna be how it's going to be. It will be hand-fed much of the way. Working? Oh, okay, just one thing. No. Here we go. Here we go. Those are the first ones. I'll just carry them over and just see how things are going. Are they there? They did not go to get in? Oh, wow. Okay. That's because I want cable harness Mark III less than 1200. And then this will be blue and this will be green. Got it? And then that slowly carries over to the last one. 24. I mean, we're just trying it just to see what goes on. These need 4. Yeah. What else? Go, go. Yes, I want a single one. Break time. Yes, Rothgard. That's actually, I wanted my first Mark 4 Mark 3 module here. There we go. Once I got that one, I would say that's a good place to end. So you're absolutely right. It is a good place to end. I just want to see it come in. Boom. We have one productivity module. The good thing about this is I don't actually need many productivity modules before it's worth it to build. I mean, I don't want to build a rocket silo before productivity modules are just done, because that's be so wasted to build the rocket science without having the best productivity modules. Also in science, that's going to be one place, and I don't think very many other places will really must-haves for these. Okay, but I'm gonna put you in here, so we actually have how many? 2 of those. Great. Let's take a short break. This is about time we take a short break. So thank you for reminding, Rothgard. That's really good. We're gonna take a 2-minute break, 2.5 minutes, I guess, and then I'll be back. So don't go anywhere. And to the 10-15 of you who's going, thank you for joining. But you should be back in 3 minutes. Ready? And we're back. Wow, that was way more efficient than I thought. I actually managed to, I'm about to say, do my laundry, but I had some laundry done, and I just out of the dryer and throw it on the floor. So now that's at least sorted until I need to start wearing it, right? Or actually have a bit of time to clean it up. Hey, Stenosko, where is the notification? It's a bit slow on the notification here today. There it is.
A kind gesture.
A kind gesture. Thank you very much, Stenosko. That is very kind of you. I think we made, this is actually a point where I can say that is the last item that I need to do, aside from the rockets, in order to build what I need to build. Actually, I'm not actually sure. Let's actually check this, because maybe we have the rocket fuel, which is by far the worst one. The low density is easy peasy. Rocket control, yeah, okay. It's also manageable. This one, the satellite, is bad because I need radars Mark 5, not a problem. Silver zinc, not a problem. Solar panel Mark 3, we don't have that. Solar panel Mark 3, let's actually see what requires. Silicon wafers, titanium plates, electron plates, nothing really bad. I mean, it does take a lot of things, but nothing really bad. Okay, let's see. All right, so guys, where are we? What are we going to optimize first? Where do we think is the worst problem that will fix the most? We'll come for the rocket. Yes. Okay, so I'll earn $2 more when we hit the rocket. Oh, €2 more. Oh, well, I think we're gonna rocket today. Not today. Though it would kind of be fun to do that, though. If I also turn around, then I have to be honest about it's this part here is going to just consume so much. But I've not been overdoing it for the capacities for everything. And what I basically will do is just like this. Those are Mark III harnesses. I'm just gonna go over here, get it in there so we can make more. I have 2. It's crazy. But it's the thing is everything is free, so just get on with it, right? It's this part here is yeah. This also gets up there and then that gets stuck and then it's fine. What is our okay, so if anyone has any good ideas. Oh, plastic. Plastic is definitely one, right? Plastic. Let's do plastic. Speed module 2 found? Hold on. Let's actually make sure that whoever is requesting speed module 2 is this one. You're requesting speed module 2? Yes, you get a quit whining action here. There we go. I don't want to see those popping up. We want to minimize the number of pips. Wouldn't you hold UPS on production modules be the most effective place? Production module be the most effective place for your new modules. Your holdups on productivity modules. Yes, kind of. I think we'll build a new city block. A plastic city block. Plastic related city block, actually. Oh, this is the old base. This is like one of the first locations. And it's still running. It's still generating a bit of plastic. Look at our speed. It's such slow. Oh, that one. F5 to get rid of it. Also here we're building... It's actually lowering this point, but I also want it to keep going. This goes this way. Is it? Yeah, that's not working very well because it's so dead. Now we're gonna work on that. How is the jamming going? Just curious. No, some jamming. Lots of jamming here. I think this jamming is mainly because of that one and the barrels and the blue signs. And I also had one more thing, right? No. Barrels and blue signs. Empty barrels, I don't think that's a problem. That's just because there's only one location for. I'm going to build... Okay, let's look at... where is it? Here. This is a problem. This is capped again. So I have way too much methane and not enough butane. There's a solution for it, right? If I make my... Do I have anywhere that requires benzene? Let's... The best way to do that is to go here. Benzene? No. Butane. That's actually a problem. So if I make the one we talked about some time ago, methane... Here, methane into methanol is the usual one, but methane into benzene, that's fine and dandy, but it goes into phenol, but the phenol goes into plastic, but only with formaldehyde. Oh, but formaldehyde could be made from methanol, which could be made from methane. So I can take methane in, it can fork into methanol, methanol, formaldehyde, and benzene and phenol, and then those will combine and become plastic. Sweet. I'll do that. I'll do a let's consume all the methane we have in the base. That seems good. Seems good. and that will generate plastic. This is occupied. This one is not occupied, but someone has been so kind as to prepare it. Let's call it methane plastic. Don't we already have one? Call that? Well, I guess we'll find out. Nope, we don't. Cool. Might be called something else, methanol plastic or something, but this is methane plastic. The only thing we get in here is 2000. Only thing we get in is barrels of methane. Does that work? I think this is a good idea. So this, from building electronics and everything, we just immediately jump to something completely different. Hola to you, Mario. Now we are going to unbarrel our methane. There we go. And that needs to go in two directions. Is there a good way to make it go in two directions? No, I think I'll just do it. And whichever one will be overfull will just stop, and then the other one will fill up. Oh, we also need some... This might be better. Because in our recipe here, green for the benzene. Methanol to formaldehyde. Another green. Formaldehyde goes into plastic together with phenol. So this is going to be the methanol barrel. Methane barrel. This is going to be the green catalyst. And this will be the yellow catalyst. Boom. So that's what we're going to get up here. We're going to get also green catalyst and yellow catalyst. Sweet. Hey Nilaus, you have plenty of methanol being produced even by non-petrochemical process. You can request methanol and methane and direct all methane to phenol production. Yes, I guess I could do that. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Just because it's not my idea doesn't mean it's not a good idea. There we go. Good idea. Call it when I see it. There. Okay, so that's actually way more inbound. Okay, let's see. We are going to build a certain size. So, oh, actually, it's going to be capped at 500 unless I start beaconing it. Ammonium chunks is not good. So let's see if I can find it here. Methane to benzene. That's this one. This is a chemical plant. Luckily, we have plenty of chemical plants. You are going to do toluene. Who the hell wants toluene? This is by default taking 50 per second. Enter the calculator. So each one of these is 162.5 per second. That means I can take pretty much just 3 of them, and then that consumes the entirety of what I'm of one, what's it called, unbarrel or whatever. No, I should take 5 because that means I get 500. This is 100 in, 100 out. So by doing this, I'll be consuming all the 500 in. And the other one is going to be, what was it? Methanol to formaldehyde. So I need to find formaldehyde. This is formaldehyde. It's 100 to 100. Excellent again. And it takes place also in a chemical plant. Nice. That's actually really neat. So I'll now do the formaldehyde. Go. So at this point, I'll have 500 of each. And that's formaldehyde. And this one was benzene. Oh, hold on. The benzene is not done yet. The benzene has to be continue processing from, that's the phenol here. It's again 100 in, 100 out. I like it, and it's again a chemical plant. Really neat. This is phenol. So now we have the phenol and here. It'll be 500 of each. And what are we gonna do? I said, oh, actually, I want to make it maybe out here, just for the hell of it, because then I can use the same belt all the way down. Cool. Why not still build the methane to methanol, but on the to be used when low? That way the system will always run. Yeah, that's also my thought, was actually initially doing that. Because then I would only take methane in, and the methane would just be, if I have methane, boom, I can make it into plastic. No questions asked. This one, either one runs out and I'm stuck. You could also say that one of the methanol locations is actually coming from methane, so it's not really going to run out. What is it? Right, let's get some more chemical plants for sure. That's a given at least. Boom. What if I had to get the first step? Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not here. It's a steam cracking, isn't it? Methanol. Come on. Yeah, 60 to 70 plus steam. I take this one. Steam cracking. Of course, we need steam cracking as well. Is that up here? Steam cracking, yeah. Then I should count backwards. I need 500 per second. Hold on. The last bit is where... This is phenol and this is formaldehyde. Those are the two that gets combined to make liquid plastic. Yes, that's a 2020. Okay, so 500. This one should also be 500. In order for this to be 500, I need 500 methanol. In order to get 500 methanol, I will... propene, butadiene, ethylene, methane to methanol, 4 seconds. Crazy slow. This is producing 20 per second times the crafting speed, that's 2.5. That's 50 per second. So I need 10 of those in order to produce 500. Yeah, let's do that. 10 of those. Fine. That's 10, right? That's 10. Good. 10 of these to 4. That's fine. And that is where we get the methane in. And then, of course, I need at this location to be able to have 2 unbarrelers. Like this. Probably not the right way to do it. Definitely not the right way to do it, but whatever. That's another one. Hey, Nilaus, I have a question. How do you handle multiple outputs with LTN? I just do. I don't know what to say, but look at here. They just go in here and stuff comes out. Whenever something gets picked up, what is important here is, for example, in this case, I must be able to always consume all the barrels that are created, because if I'm not able to consume all the barrels, then they will fill up. But when the iron fills up, I'll block it here for the input, so it stacks up here, and then it stops producing. This is an old-fashioned one. It's really bad to look at that. See, this one, for example, has many different outputs. Taking in both methane and methanol gives extra train traffic, though, which is not optimal. Yeah, JP, you're right. I think this block should be low priority, but only consume excess methane. Yes, Yodokus, that's exactly my point of this one. It's simply just consuming excess. And then I need I don't even know how many of these I need. That's actually quite a lot, quite crazy amount, I would guess. Now that I think of it, it is consuming 10 per second times 3.25. That's obviously 32.5. So if I take 500 and divide by 32.5, then I get 15 of those. So I need 15. There. This is going to be a crazy amount of plastic it produces if it ever gets off the ground. Let's start by taking this and mushing you over there. Mushing. Let's get started on the first part. I will actually have one going to this. Cool. Let's get the first one up and running. This will be inside, this will be inside, this will be the outside, this will be inside. We're also going to get a lot of residual gas here, so that's also something to consider. Let's get this here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay. And this one requires 40. So let's get a lot of those. What are they called? These guys. Oops, not flare stacks. Well, anyway, I might need flare stacks. But it was actually the boring electric items here. I don't know if it's actually enough to have it on every other, or I must get it on everyone. I think every other will be sufficient. Let's get some power. There. This is then going into a little pond where I will get boom, water and steam. Everyone's happy with this. Oh, that's not going to cut it. Whatever. We'll find out if that's not going to cut it. Now, here I'll get 80 in or 60 in and 20 out. So at this point, it should be pretty straightforward to take this one and say, this is unbarreling methane, ethyl benzene, unbarreling methane. Like so. You are in, you are taking residual gas, and you're going out with it. Somewhere. And this one is also doing the same, except there'll be a caveat here that it'll only be allowed to go out when barrels are more than 500. 500, that's 50 slots, it's too much. 300. The point here is I always want something here for this one. Otherwise, sometimes it can get stuck in strange situations. I'll leave those there. This one will go into the next. You have now produced methanol. Okay, but methanol is not going to cut it by itself. You are also requiring to make it some green catalyst. Make it into formaldehyde. Okay, so should I just say something like this? That means one in, one out. Inbound, outbound, L, here we go. I think this block should be low. Okay, but no, what's the config of this combinator? What combinator? Sorry, Pascal, can you just enlighten me on what you mean? Yeah, I'm sorry about all the beeping. It's a bit excessive, but it's because we are kind of straining our bases now. I think that's a lovely little aspect here. So that's gonna be green. Can the unbarreler barreler be speed module? Yes, it can, and sometimes I do when I freak out. But I'd rather have 2 because then I get 2 times 500, and that's something I can work with. I don't need more than this, I think. This is junk and that's junk. Those are empty barrels and empty. Okay, and this is what we need for this. Okay, so what we have here is formaldehyde, one of the core ingredients to what we need to build in all of this junk here. So I think I'll just take it off the side. Good. Next up, I will take this one. This is where we take methane and make it into benzene thanks to the green crystal. That was pretty awesome. I did not even consider that was an option. I actually didn't. Did I know that, or am I just missing something here? No, this one. Let's do it something like this. Copy, paste. Oh, I ran out of my slag, silicon ore. I should actually keep an eye out for which things are problematic. Here. So you go into this location, and this is going to be a very small one. So and there's actually a direct like this. No. Right? No. Yeah, that's easier to do later. You're gonna inbound, outbound, exactly like this one. Boom, 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 boom. Got it, that's working, and I now need that one. So this is up. That was totally not what I wanted. And our barrels are out. Great. They're out. Perfect. And the next. This one I can't take out yet. This one. No. Oh yeah, this is true. That goes in here. Because that's a green circuit. Green one's coming in, and this one has to be combined. Yes. Yay! Spam! Yoo! Awesome! Thank you! I have not been seeing spam on this channel for a long time, so that's pretty cool. Let's report it. Awesome. That was awesome. I haven't experienced that at all in YouTube, so that's a nice relief. To see that the world of porn spam is also alive and well on YouTube. That's good to know, right? Good to know. Alright, why does this just work so damn slow? So I need your attention. What am I looking? This one. This one also just go out. I am not actually on the dating market anymore, so sorry to disappoint all the lovely ladies out there. This one continues because there will be one more. All right, I think I'm getting these things sorted correctly. So now what are we having? We are having benzene, yes. Ooh, can I do something cool here? Oh yes, I got an idea. It's a good idea, trust me. Inbound, outbound. Like this. And this is then going to be the inbound. Look at this. It's such a great idea. Not just a great idea, it might actually work. There, there, and there. Oh, oxygen. Where the hell is that oxygen coming from? Oh. In my very little, I just can say if something basis is out, the problem stacks up. Yeah. Was it not supposed to click? I thought there was a girl wanting a date. Yeah, Habos, where are you? On the... Ah, that was such a great idea. But it didn't work. Alright, off you go. Alright, that means we also need an oxygen delivery facility location at this point, which is fine. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna kill you. And I'm gonna... You know what? I actually wanted a bit distance. I don't want it too crowded. So, at this point we have inbound, outbound. Got it. And this is also going to be one of those here. That's also junk. I mean, still not having any of the actual production made. These are all the junk items I have. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That we simply need to get rid of. Advanced circuits, not fun. This one, however, is coming from the yellow. Let's make it consistent at least, like this. Boom. I like it. And means inbound, 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 out, 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 and L. And what are we doing here? Out.
A magnanimous dispensation.
A magnanimous dispensation. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Who do we have here? We have the Fat Cat. Please, and it's Norwegian. Wow. Have a super beer. Well, I've been to Norway, and 200 Norwegian kroner can buy you 2 beers. Just about. So I'll actually, I will go grab a beer. I have had a few this tonight just for dinner. So we should grab a beer, right? We should really grab a beer. But thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Maybe it's actually getting a bit too late for me to grab a beer because I'm getting a bit, I don't know. I need to try to see if I can focus here. How to do this? Two. But thank you. It's very kind of you. Two big glasses of beer. Nice. I think I'll go with the Coke right now because as soon as I leave, then I'll leave. We have a lot of people who've actually left the stream just recently. Was there a football match that started at some point? There might have been it. That reason why it's just massively at some point, and people are like, "All right, that's it. I'm out of here." I just need figure out how this is oh, it's actually only creating the plastic, the liquid plastic. So we actually need the next one to actually produce the plastic. Well, we can get around to it, right? So this is 15 per second. 15 times 3.25, yes, times 16 of those. So it's 720 per second. What about this guy here is producing plastic at what rate? You're at speed 3.5. And you're consuming 20 per second. So I take divided by 20 per second and divided by the crafting speed 3.25. That means I need 11 of these. That seems like a lot. Ooh, 8 p.m. CEST was Portugal, Spain. Who won, Portugal or Spain? That's actually it's supposedly a good match, right? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3 is plastic. That's something we can modularize? No. Oh, that one can be mod. I did not know that. Did I completely miss out on all of my plastic then? I must have. Damn. 3-3. Wow, that's but that's a lot of goals. That's pretty awesome. Just can't accept that some idiots on a field gets dozens of millions per month, but a teacher or a nurse is getting just, and it's like, yeah. I think, Shirley, that's a difficult topic to go into, to be honest, because you're talking about something as abstract as fairness, and that is not exactly something that is that even a concept that exists? Doesn't make any sense to even argue that case, because I think that argument goes for so many things. Do not go according to working hard, and almost no matter what we are doing as our jobs, you can look at someone who works harder, is better at their job, and gets less reward and recognition for it. And then what? I mean, does that mean we should not get it? Does it mean that, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also think that it's, yeah, it sucks that it doesn't go according to sort of merit in that regard. But it's also kind of a difficult topic to go into. Because if we look at it, at our jobs, if we get a raise, are we then saying, sorry, I'm sorry, dear boss. My colleague over here, he's working harder than me. He really he deserves that. Let's see. So if I have, this one is outputting, what was it? What did I say again? 15 times 3.25. Yes, you're outputting 48.75 liquid plastic. And how was it again with the liquid plastic? It was... Okay, so that's just simply divided by 10. And then it's multiplied by the productivity value. What is the productivity value here? It's... what? Not there yet. Gonna be 6 times 4, that's 24, times 1.24. That means each of these is outputting 6, right? So I can only have 6 of those per blue belt. Oh. And I need 16 of them. Haha! Fun, 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 fun. Belts. I don't have enough. I need more belts. That's so crazy how many belts I need. So each one's outputting 6, and that's before I even start talking about beacons. And I need beacons here, right? We do agree that this is the prime real estate to put in beacons. Yeah. I guess we do it differently. We are going to take this one. Kill it. Wow, there's so many things that are just not working right now. That's not working either, because that's higher tier belts. Yes, I should be taking higher tier belts. I'm just trying to figure out what a good way to do this is. No. Ah, man. Why? I think the answer is like this. And then we can put these out here as we see fit. Or more likely, this one can actually hit all of them, so that's better to do it this way. And then that goes into the next chosen it as an outbound. Now I can just do this one, right? So each of these produce, if they're working at max capacity, they're working at a speed of 3.5. So they are outputting 2 per second times 3.25, or 6.5. So they're working at 6.5 per second. So I need 13? 6 per blue belt. And then the question is, how much is this producing? Basically, it's 500 inbound, so it's going to be 750 outbound. So no matter how much I beacon this, 750 out. 750 times 1.24, that's because of the productivity. That's 930, and this is consuming again I'm just making this really difficult for myself. I don't really understand why. This is consuming 70. 420. So it's about 3 blue belts. Yeah? Let's just round it off to something easy. How about doing this? And you are going to be 1 blue belt. We can do that. But then so wasteful. Short inserter. Sometimes these really basic things, I just stumble over it. And of course, this is also kind of an indication that I might be either getting old or slow or being old and tired. One or the other, right? 1, 2, 3. There. See, sometimes you can just build it extremely easy and get exactly the same result. I will just complement it with a beacon just because. And that means at this point we are going to take this out. This is the fennel. What is what? The fennel is the fancy one, which means it misses. This is the fennel. And then we get the obvious conclusion that the other one is not room for it. Fine. This one goes away. Like the robots. Let's build it here. This goes away as well. There. Here. Here. Finally. Finally we found a way to not make this work. There we go. That means I have to get up to this location so that I can get done. Okay, I think this is what works now in pretty much. Let's get some power here because that's kind of annoying to look at. So that's that one, you know. You're working. Working. I think this is working. And I need the plastic then. Now, of course, the belt is turned wrong. It somehow always does that for me. I don't really understand why it happens, but it does happen all the time. That one and that one. Click it away, click it away. And then I miss some. Where are they? They should be up here. Really? Do I not have this in the... I wonder where I built... Oh, right. It's because in C block these are actually easy to make. So I just need them here. Make some green belts. Okay, let's have a look. Make assemblers closer to beacons. We'll hit them. I don't want that. I don't need the beacons. It's actually balanced according to not having beacons hit it. So that's actually deliberate that I don't want beacons to hit them. I do want power though. That's kind of important. There. And That one. Okay, now everything except the oxygen is working. So now I just need one of those oxygen production facilities that we built not too long ago that are really awesome. Anyone have any idea where we built the oxygen production facility? No? Those are some really awesome blocks. This one, I love this block. Really cool. And I wonder where we did that. Oh, was it? No, it wasn't here maybe? No? It's also a nice block working. Here. This one. Oxygen. Production. I don't think I need this amount of oxygen, but that's just the size that it has. So, boom. And let's get some. That's working. And are you working? Yep. Oxygen's coming in. Now let's wire things up and get some action here. -6. -6. That's not a green one, right? Methanol, we decided against it. -4. And a low priority. Request a priority low, -100. And a quit whining sign. There we go. Let's see, are there 3 trains inbound? Methane, metal catalyst, and synthesis methane. Sweet, works. All right, whew. Almost normal game speed. Yeah. Oh, we're up to 74 because things have actually slowed down. And actually, we are not getting as many warnings because now it's not everything that's not working. It's more along the lines of there are a few things that are just not working, and those things that are not working. Well, okay, this one is. It's just roaring in here. What about our blue science? Well, it's not really, of course, able to keep up. It's pretty good, although. How about instead of doing this, we actually strain it a bit, but we should have everything stockpiled for this. Let's do that. All right, this is working. Oh, I can't see his UPS, so I didn't know. That's fine, JP. Change that page to pics because of this layout. There was a carbon crisis. Electronic boards are struggling and the train system is the bottleneck right now. I don't know if the train system is truly... The train system is a bottleneck when everything is running. So I need to be a bit careful about just plugging everything in at once. That's also why I'm being so diligent about forcing the science, working on the science, for example, when I can. This one will be the long haul. Why don't I use nuclear power? Because nuclear power uses way too much UPS. So if I had built nuclear power, I wouldn't have been, I'd be struggling at something like 40 UPS at this point because of all the liquids. It's bad enough as it is in this liquid base. Okay, let's see if things are working. Ah, I know what I forgot. I forgot a buffer for this one. 5, 6, 1, 2. There. That's much better because then if it runs out, then okay, I'm actually also going here. We need from here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Plastic less than 50,000. Go, go, go. That one. We're gonna cap. None of these will be capped. This one will be capped because I'm not really sure. I'll cap it at... Really sure this will be consumed. This is 3,000? 30. Probably not enough. There. This will be plastic. That's the only one I'm really interested in. 5,500. Is it plastic being picked up? Nope, not really. Interesting how one of them gets more. Is this working? Is it... They're at 99. Okay, so I need to speed this up, and I'll speed it up. The cheaper way to speed it up is by increasing the speed and also using speed modules instead of using more machines and thereby more productivity modules. What about now? That's the formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is now not able to keep up. Why not? Ah, it was the steam. Thought so. These steam engines are not particularly good. There. And some power. And another power over here. And everything is working. Cool. Let's see. Now the steam should be keeping up. No, it's not even keeping up yet. Oh, okay, now it's keeping up. Great. Keeping up for all? Yes. The plastic, you should make this plastic high priority. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I make it this high priority, but the inbound low priority. Boom. So take this one first instead of the other ones, because this is only using residual products. I think this is nice. It takes like... It took a while to build. I'll be honest about it. This is good. Very good. And now we have a plastic train coming in. Nice. This one is low priority. Yeah. And it's also one of those quit whining. Should we have a look at what we are... Output high, input low. Yeah. Let's have a look at what we're doing down here and see if anything is working. Steel ingots. Steel ingots? That's kind of crazy how steel ingots are not working. Huh. Okay. So the iron ingots are not working. I guess that's because our mineral catalyst were running out actually. But this is fine. It is what it is. Okay. So the ingots are working, but we do have enough actual steel. So steel is not a problem. It's only steel ingots. And I guess the steel ingots is also because it's used for something. Invar, maybe. Is it the cursed Invar? It might be the cursed Invar. Nope, it's not. What else could it be? The cursed cobalt steel? Cobalt steel could be. No, not that either. Huh. Alright, well. The life support systems are not really working. Why are you not working? Let's look at our... Here. The mineral sludge is bad. And they're out because... blue circuits. Blue signs. So, no matter what... Doesn't matter what we did, we were out of blue signs. Let's have a look at the blue signs. What's problematic? It's just kind of stuck, you know. And that is... What is this? Is this... methanol gas? See? As soon as we start using the methane, how's the methanol not working? What? Oh, it is working. That one was the empty barrels. What's not working? Glass? Oh, aluminium. Of course. Of course. And that's the chunks, the rubite chunks. Is the rubite chunks coming in? Givolite, rubite out and towards aluminium in. Yes, there should be one coming in now. And inbound, yes please. No? So aluminium is not doing very well. Well, this is actually doing fine. Well, not fine. Not fine. Not fine at all. But that one comes in now. Great. It is as optimal as it can be. It could be faster, but it doesn't matter. This is the bottleneck. Okay, so soon this will go to 4,000. 4,000 is the threshold. Once it gets to 4,000, boom, yellow coming in. We'll bring it Oh no, this like to take it to the metal catalyst, so it actually not goes to where I expected. Too bad. All right, so I think that what we'll do is pick up these things here. Now that's empty. That was Mark 1. You are... where are you going? What are you building? Here. And I pick these up. And I move forward to Mark 2. All of these, all of these, all of these. And they just go in immediately. There's also actually a lot of belt storage. Wow, that's interesting. That's different here. Okay. Yeah, the most precious should actually be on a single belt. Boom. This will then be Mark 2s. Yeah. Much better. Until they switch. Boom. And the other one's that one. Yes. And one more here. Have you thought about increasing your stockpile and request amounts in the train stations? Your trains can carry a lot more than they do now for each trip. Yes, I have for some items. They cannot... anytime there's a train station that has barrels, then it cannot be more than 2,400 barrels. Because that's the maximum capacity of the train. Even though it's an Angel's train. There. And these are now going here, I guess. Right? Yes. So Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. It's not a lot of those, and they go here. Boom. How many do we have? We now have 7. Yep, that's gonna take a while. And this is also stuck because of all the other ones, but that's fine. It feels a bit wasteful to take all my precious Mark II and then just waste them into making something that's not just unproductive, but also totally worthless at this point. That's just the way it is. There, all of them just have to go. What is this? This is, yeah, electronic circuits. Electronic circuits. Good. All right, I think we're in a pretty good position. Unfortunately, this one's not really keeping up. And that's because here we are having issues and you're having issues because of the aluminium. Let's actually just see if we can grab some aluminium. Aluminium is definitely one of those we like to have. Okay, let's actually watch this aluminium. Should be possible to get all the way up. This aluminium should be getting up to 4,000. As it goes up to 4,000, it will be going out. Go, go, go. 4,000 is boom. And this goes to aluminum ingots and plates. Yes. Aluminum ingots and plates. Oh, that's where you're going to advanced circuits. Ah, that sucks. Actually, I wanted you to go to blue science. Do I? No, not really. Doesn't matter. Advanced circuits is important. Blue science is important. Actually, I'll do from here then to blue science in until empty and kill that one. Yes, I know this is completely a violation of how it's supposed to work. Now this one continues. This is actually doing quite fine. It is not at the maximum productivity, so that's definitely one of those things we'll work next time. Where are we? We are now working on improvements next time. That's for sure. And let's see. Blue science, blue science, blue science. Where are you? Ugh, look at that crap up here. Congestion. Not crap, congestion. Anything inbound? No? Huh. Oh, right. What? No? Hmm. I thought I did something right, but now I'm kind of cautious about what I did. Did I make some mistake here? Yes, I might have. Damn it. I probably made a mistake. That train went back to the LTN depot. You broke that train. Damn it. That means there is a train now with 4,000 aluminium that's going to wreck all my other bases. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, well, I did say that's not how it's supposed to be, but now we have some of our precious aluminium somewhere. I think this is a pretty good indication that I am getting tired and making stupid mistakes. That was not smart. You sent it to LTN station. Yes, thank you. That was less than ideal. Let's call it that. Well, I have no idea where it went. No idea. Well, let's just look for the next one. Where are you? That's going to take a while. All right, so I think that this is a pretty good time for us to wrap up this episode of today. It's 3 hours and 90 minutes, 50 minutes. That's perfect time, right below the 4 hour mark that I'd really like to end before the 4 hour mark. Let us have a look, recap the day. What we've done is we've built this modules Mark III. It's a slow trip all the way down there, but it'll get there. Here, we can just go, boom. Unfortunately, they can't really make anything because of all the other stuff that's missing, the electronic advanced circuits, but it's there now. We built all of this. This is going to take a while. We did complete quite a bit of research. Now we only have the life support systems left and the astrometrics that we can't really use. I'll be probably, when cleaning up the base in the meantime, I will be letting this one flow up, not complete, but just flow up here, so that when we come back next time, that's going to be a Monday, we will be able to start working on actually launching rockets. That will be interesting, right? With some of our newfound productivity modules here, the 16 productivity modules that we have at this moment. I wonder where that aluminium went. Now, let's also just wrap up. Remember, on Tuesday, I'll be having two streams, very long streams, because it's a launch of Color of Madness, the Darkest Dungeon. I hope that you'll be checking in. I hope you'll be helping me sort of establish myself as not just a Factorio player, but also as a Darkest Dungeon player. It's really one of the games I'm totally really a fan of, and I'm pretty good at. And I think it's really fun and it works really well on stream as well. So hope you'll be supporting me on that, if you find it interesting, of course. Yeah, removing random aluminium. That's exactly what I need. I need to find that stupid aluminium somewhere. So also I'll be starting or continuing my Wednesday streams for Darkest Dungeon. See how that pans out. We will still be continuing this one Mondays and Fridays until we're done. And let's also, of course, a big thank you to Skippy, who upgraded from Robber Baron to Fanatical Devotee, and also Shelia for upgrading from Captain of Industry to Robber Baron, and of course Richard Sherwood on as well, very kind donation, but also the new YouTube sponsors, Ronkus, Vitae, and Pascal Keel. Thank you very much. Also to Fat Cat for the 2 Norwegian beers. I'll be taking you up on that offer. And Sinosko for the congratulatory on the productivity modules. That was very kind of you tonight. I really appreciate it. It's just really nice to know that it's appreciated. So here we go. Remember, for all the supporters, if you want a copy of the base, you can always ask in Discord. Be sure to link your Discord and check back there. So with that, thank you everyone. Have a pleasant evening. Enjoy the football, enjoy the Factorio, and I'll be seeing you on Monday. Good night.